Bum 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 bum. Hello. Oh, meow meow Bruhey. What do you mean late? No. To be fair though, I pressed the button, right? And then I had to press start streaming, then I had to press go live, right? I was like, but when I press start streaming, the go live thing takes like 10 seconds so I can press it, right? So, yeah, so we left off last time. We had some finally got some wayfinder laws. I think we're gonna repair these, honestly, because we have so little of them. We ended with 249 gems, which means I couldn't have bought this, but I bought this like the day after. And I claimed a couple of the crabs, so maybe we get a new crab claiming today? No. Maybe on this one? No. We got the Brookie crab luck. But that's okay, because there's a couple I think I got. Here we go. The orange crab, 3-star, the worst crab in the game. The floral crab, 3-star. What even is it? The cremini? The cremini? The cremini? Like, I don't know. The 2-star, and the boxer crab, 2-star. It's gonna maybe push us to crown level 8, perhaps. Oh, it does. W Kobo. Fishing level 24 is gonna be, well, quite a lot away. We do have the Wayfinder laws now, so hopefully we can be rich with those. We're gonna repair them because I think they're the best value early on. It's kind of weird that you never want to repair these, right? Like, at least late game. I think in my stage of the game, these are definitely worth the repair. I don't know about this though. We do have an extra one too. That's nice. We all boosted, right? I guess that'll give us even more value from this. And I guess we'll do pearls, pearl overclocks until we get into the grotto. We'll go. I think we're just gonna hunt treasure today as much as we can. There also is a pylon active today, so I guess if it's ever on like island 1 through 3, I should probably always just fish in the pylon, just because it would be giving me max magnet, which I think is better than I would get from being like a 30-30 spot in the correct tide for something, just because my perks are so low level. So that's the plan there. Well, I just realized I'm not on the right thing. I need to go on to this, which is this going to be broken? Boop. I forgot to be on my streaming OBS scene and not my recording. Because I was doing my I was doing a bunch of recordings for the BBA badges video I'm working on. So far I've got 8 out of the 10 badges. So hopefully I can get them. Don't think I can play much today or tomorrow, but maybe on I want to get it before Tuesday, because Tuesday the 28th is when they update Hole in Laws, so we've got to play that. And also the rank season starts then, so hopefully I can finish it before then. That's the plan there. It's all a perfect plan. I need to find the XP spot on my main account too. And also, I don't think I'll stream Skyward Souls this week, unfortunately, but maybe next week. Oh, because I have my Discord thing, because I want to spam it, and now people are spamming a good job. Because I was recording my thing before, and I had Discord turned on, of course. And of course, as soon as one person messages me and gets a ping, everyone who has me added on Discord is go, oh my god, there's a ping sound, I should spam ping bunny, because everyone's the same. Like, bruh. Because people keep DMing me when I'm streaming, and it's like, bro, chill. Yeah, I already muted it, little bros. It's because I had my Discord unmuted on OBS, because I was, of course, doing my BBA badge video. Thank you, Fruit. Like, the worst part is if I, like, ever do stream with other people in Discord, and I have to, like, have Discord muted so people can, like, hear them. I have to, like, go through and manually mute every single person I think is gonna DM me to try and ping the stream. Which is, like, a lot of people, bro. It's so dumb. Taco, why are you UK? Yeah, why are you from the UK, Taco? I'm always on, you don't understand, Brooke, I'm always on invisible, bro, like, bro, I have people that, like, the Discord bugs out, and it shows us, like, I'm online on mobile, and I get DM'd by them, and they're like, yo, why are you online? So I have, like, I'm, like, at this point, I'm, like, perma invisible, I have to commit to that, like, streaming mode, I have to put in, That's also not invisible, bro. Like, I'm just permanently invisible. It'd be weird if I changed it. No, it's weird if I do change it. As well, because that means if I'm invisible, like, I can just be like, I can just ignore people if I want to. Like, I get the option. I don't need people knowing when I'm online. Like, should I listen? Wow. I'm talking about my Discord status and how I'm always on invisible. And it would be too late to go back and start changing it. Quack, sometimes you just type those random stuff. Sometimes I open a DM from Quacks. I'm just like, what the heck am I reading? I just like close it. And top 10 Quacks hater. Quacks would say 6-7. Quacks had said 6-7. Yo, hello. Today I asked Bunny if he wants to talk about the stock market, but he said the only stocks I know about are like the Style Soul stock market. And like, you know. Or is this thing broken on the overlay? I didn't even look. It might be. If I refresh, does that magically fix it? Oh, there we go. Unless it was working, I didn't notice it. W streamer. It's probably been broken like 5 weeks. I've just not noticed. If I'm a plummy, I pay attention. I'm lazy. I don't pay attention to anything. Like, I was staying up last night to play balloons, because for the boss tournament I'm in, I did my whole submission. Frankly, it's not even a good submission. I have no clue, like, any good strategies for this week, just because it's so specific. So I have no confidence going in, but I did my whole submission. And then, like, one tier didn't record properly, so it missed, like, the first, like, 2 seconds of the boss. And that makes my whole run in balance. I had to redo it all. Because I was going through the effort of redoing it, I was, like, forcing myself to at least cut 1 tier from my score. But then doing that made it take even longer. But I've pulled it off. And the worst part is as well, it took ages to do this run. I already know it's gonna get completely gapped by someone else that's way better than me. But I tried my best. Taco, surely we have another wayfinder. W Taco. So what even is the grotto bro? It should be really fast now because I have the 2 wayfinder laws. So like right now we get plus 10's base, we get plus 10 for the spot, and then plus 10 and 10 for the augments. We get plus 40. Then if boosted red procs, we get plus 80. So it's gonna make wayfinder speed so much faster. But balloons rage baited me because the tournament in right now, I have to get top 8 in my group to move on to the next stage. And right now in my group, I'm tied 8th with one person. So we're like very much on the verge of like not making it through. So I kind of just have to have like a decent run to get a couple points. And if I do tie, I have to do better than the person I tie with on this round, because yeah, I think that's how the tiebreaker goes. Because they beat me, I beat them in the first round, but they beat me in the second round, so I would need to beat them on this round to have higher overall than them. Brew, do you want me to shout at stupid people in the plobby? Shout at Brookie then. She's like the most stupid person in this whole plobby. Like, Brookie is like top 10 stupid. Or I said question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Bunny, we are not playing games. Obviously, we're not playing games. Okay. This is rage bait. Why is Brookie the leader, bro? Brookie's like the worst person to get leader to. Not that she's a bad leader, is the fact that she's like doesn't want to be the leader, I feel like usually. Why are you so mean to bro? Now this is like actual rage bait. Like Brookie bullies me non-stop, and the second I start streaming, Brookie's like, wow, Bunny is so mean. And just like acts all innocent. It's not real. Colon D, colon D, colon, and capital D colon 3 times. What the hell, bro? Colon D is happy. Bunny, get him VC. Maybe perhaps later, but not right meow. What consequences, Jupi? Bruhi sucks. Bruhi is like so incredibly mean to me. Like every time I misspell a word, I get bullied for it. Which is just like, I have stupid, so it's not nice to bully me for my spelling, you know? My Kobo is not scared. But when is this grotto? We should be like really close, right? Because the oldest wayfinder. Oh yeah, one catch. Okay, of course I just check it. When it's one catch away. We're hoping to get many, many treasures today. I'm going to bully you if you keep this up. Jupy, you would never bully me, right? Jupy, you would never bully your fellow English comrade. You gotta stick together with me and Taco. Look at that. Look at the flag of Britain. Surely there's a good treasure here. Ooh, 713 is like okay. Yeah, we just take this then. We want to start the treasure snowball. You hold me at too high a standard. See, if I hold you at too high a standard, then if you don't meet that, you'll be disappointed in yourself. I'm just like forcing you to be nice to me. Bunny, what do you think of Fishing Friday Spirit Edition brought to you by Blue Key Corp? I mean, if the Spirit Tides can go to like Island 1 through 3, then Kobo can show up. But if not, then Kobo is not bothered. I'm gonna say Kobo. I'm gonna rage bait because I don't have a rank anymore. W Kobo, yes. When Kobo going to I7? What I might do is I might start, I think what I'm gonna do is after this week ends, I'll start fishing off stream on Kobo. Just because like, the progress has slowed down a lot more now, right? I feel like I can just, not fish hunt, I think also all the fish hunting for streams, but like just like random pearl grinding and stuff. Just because we've kind of, it takes time to snowball up. There's be a lot of just the same treasure hunting, and I feel like we don't want like every fishing project just to be grotto treasure hunting for the next like 5 months, right? So I can do a little bit of that off stream and actually save some time for fish hunting on stream. Because that's what we came here for in Fishing Friday, is hunting the fish. But for now, we will be fish maxing. We lost our boosted oracle, which honestly doesn't. Actually, boosted oracle does nothing in this situation because. Oh, I have an unclaimed research. Okay, nice. Treasure research. I have like treasure magnets I should probably be using. I guess I could use stable rod, probably better than graceful. It's only 1% though. I can't go in I4, bro. Kobo is too poor. And show me like a legendary treasure. That's not legendary, Noxcore. I feel like you're like misunderstanding what I mean when I say legendary. Because common is in fact pretty far from legendary, if you didn't know. Still far from legendary, what the hell, man. At least we got some decent bait. We have like one catch left in this grotto. This grotto was terribly bad. That's how it's gonna be. It's just gonna be cycling treasure grottos. Hopefully, we just need to outpace the Wayfinder organs we lose with with the ones we gain. That's the plan. Which so far we got nothing at all good from this grotto, just like a little bit of bait. I guess I can look at pack upgrades first before we go to the next spot. You know, and we do get a little bit of pearls, of course, from my crab pots. One polished pearl away from this upgrade, which is nice. Let's go to taco spot, W taco. Go back to boosted raw. It's only 1%, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can get one more grotto before these organs break too much. We have to replace them. We only have one wayfinder left, so hopefully we can find more wayfinder stuff. Yeah, taco's the wayfinder finder. It's like how acceleration is like meters per second per second. It just sounds a bit silly. But that's what taco is. Taco is Wayfinder Squad. Hello, Doe. Welcome to the fishing Friday that I started like 2 hours later than usual because I was too busy staying up all night playing balloons. And I had to do stuff before this. I love fishing Friday. We're gonna get fishing level 24 hopefully pretty quickly. We're not gonna get fishing level 30 unless I start fishing off stream, which is like cocked. This takes a little bit too long. A little bit too long to get to Island 4. But once we get Island 4, that means we can lock in. I mean, technically as well, you also get frogs with Island 3 though, which is funny, because you can just buy the frogs though if you get the temper cores. Unless you could, like, cheat a little bit and get a head start. Bro's been playing it too quiet in the what? So if you go on the bottom of the YouTube thing, right, the YouTube player, there's like a slider. There's like a speaker. You could just drag that up, and I'm louder. Like, lock in. Also, don't do it on a Discord activity, because, like, I'm pretty sure that gets, like... I'm pretty sure that only counts for one view, not three, so what the hell, man? Like, grrr. It's like if, like, a teacher puts like, a video up in front of the class. There's, like, 30 people watching, but it only counts for one view. It's like, what the hell, man? Or just, like, have it on a tab in the background, and then turn that up to high volume. And then we're all good. I feel like I'm the opposite. Usually, I hate when I click on, like, a stream or, like, a video, and the guy is just so loud. You can do that, Quack, sure, why not? It's so loud that even if you put it to the lowest volume, it's still loud and annoying. It's like, bro. exactly for, like, give me all... Actually, no, the watch time isn't the problem anymore, because I started streaming, the watch time is really good. I just need 1,000 subscribers. That's like the next goal, right? I need like another, what is this, 186 people? Yeah. Once I get that, we're chilling. Do I need to like lock in for that? But I guess we've got, we can, well, I can do, I guess the next video is a Battlebox magic video. There's a whole more video I guess I could make when that comes out. Wait, W Burpee. Then I need to do, I guess, the next compilation video should be a lot of Skyball solo focus. And then, and I was working on a video, and part of the video did involve like Skyball quads. But like quads is like dead, so I didn't know how to finish that section. So I guess I can still do it, but it'll be pretty unfinished. Just because like quads just is fully dead now. Because why would you play quads when you can just play solos, which is just way better? Survivor highlights, bro. Yeah, maybe I'll play Dead by Daylight quads. Like I feel like the quad they'd have to wait like a week or two just to see if it's like the effect of Skyball still as being new. But I feel like the loot table is so much better now, at least in my opinion. Like there's just no reason like if you're why would you want to play Skyball quads over solo unless you're in a party, right? So that means you have to get 32 people in a party. Like 32 people in parties are queuing at once. I feel like it's not gonna happen. Especially then like it'll be like 10 of 32 and then someone will queue and see it was 10:32. They wait 5 minutes, doesn't queue, then they leave the queue. So even though there will be 32 people that want to play, they might not be playing want to wait like 2 minutes to queue. Because Skyball's always had that issue where like the first queue takes a long time, but then as soon as it queues once, it queues like all day. But now with solos, it's much harder to get that initial queue. I feel like if it doesn't start queuing, I feel like the most likely solution they're gonna do is do what they do with April Fools, where there's like a rotation. So like there was 4 game modes, and every 2 hours it switched out which ones were available. I feel like they're gonna do that with quads and solos. It'd be like maybe like every day, every few hours, every week. I don't know exactly how often they would want to do it, but like it'd be like if you log on at this time, you can only play solos. If you log in the next day, you can only play quads. That kind of forces you to play quads, which is like not the best solution because I think solos is way better. But like, I feel like it was a very obvious problem to see because this is like the first thing I questioned when I saw solos, and I was really surprised that quads even queued when the tests were on. But I think now that's not like marked as like a beta game, and it's like fully out, and the loot table isn't like full of BBA slop. That's a lot of people still complain about the BBAification of Sky Battle. Like they removed like pretty much all that stuff now. So like, I feel like it's just in a good state right now. So I don't know. Like I have no reason to ever play quads again. Aside from like playing the only reason I even wanted to play quads for the video is because it's just a map. Like I used to play one specific map, which isn't in solos. I don't think it's gonna come to solos. But I still have a couple clips with it, so I guess I can still do it. And one of the other clips I need to get was like from one map, but that map's also been solo, so I can still do that clip there, so I think I'm all good. Yeah, solos is just much better than quads. It's also very funny how a lot of like the Sky Battle quad sweats that like play really annoying in quads and have like really high like win rates and stuff. The second I fight them in solos, a lot of the time I end up beating them just because they're not that good. But if I fight them in quads, they just like they refuse to 1v1 and they just like, have to run into the full team just to come help them. And then I 1v1 them like 3 times in a row and I win. It's like, maybe they're quad carried. But I think the main reason a lot of the like a lot of the dedicated quad sweats really like quads. I think it's just because they like noob stomping. Because I think like it's a weird like thing to like for me like I don't know how to describe it because a lot of people like really good at noob stomping, right? You can put them in a lobby with like 30 noobs and they'll get like 12 kills, right? But then if you put them against a decent player, they'll probably lose that fight. But then the same decent player doesn't it doesn't do as well against the noobs, if you know what I mean. So they only would have maybe like a couple kills. Just because I guess a lot they play very aggro all of this, but they just W every fight basically and like crit spam, and that works against the bad players. But then any decent player, can counter it, and then it's like the whole play style just full W keying doesn't work anymore. So I think that's the reason why a lot of the Sky Battle sweats really like quads, just because there's like more people to kill. But then in terms of like actually playing against people of like similar skill levels, like solo is then harder, and they don't like that. Well, that's just my theory. Cause like, I win way more in solo than quads, just because like it's just reliant on my own skill. I'm not even like that good, but I'm good enough, right? Yeah, they keep saying that, bro. Like, I remember the other day I rage baited. I went to the Sky Battle chat room and said Sky Battle 31 of 32. And someone responded and was like, I can't play right now. I'm in a mini. And then an hour later, they came back and was like, what happened? I thought the game almost queued. Then we made it seem like he was the reason it didn't finish the queue. Even though it was on like 5 of 32. But I've seen a bunch of like not a bunch, but a couple of like the Sky Battle sweats hosting quad plobbies, bro. They're pulling the Minecraft block. They're like so like they got so much withdrawals of the game being taken away. They're making plobbies for it. It's like, but it's like solo is right there. But I feel like the solo like loot table is so much more fun. There's so much more dynamic stuff you can do. Like KB, it is hard carried by KB Sparks. I cannot lie. Like if you took out KB Sparks, like the fun does drop by quite a lot with like the loot pool. But even then, yeah, I think it is back to Skyball and Quads Plobby era. I think it being solo is what makes it good, Quags. Depleted. One thing I do hope they do though is that we in a April Fools. We found all the way from it, bruh. In April Fool, I'm not taking this point ever. I hate it. In April Fools, they had Skyball duos. I really want them to bring back duos, but just using the solo like maps and loot pool, just duos. Like the only change is just two players per team, and have that like be an LTM sometimes because I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. It's kind of like the like Bed Wars. You have like Bed Wars solos and you have Bed Wars doubles, and then they're different from trios and quads. It goes like different map sets and stuff. Instead of be like in solos and duos, it's 8 teams, and then trios and quads, it's 4 teams. And I think like the shop prices and the balancing is a little bit different between the two. Like that's what I want to see happen. But obviously they can't just have solos, duos, trios, quads on island because nothing will ever queue. So it'll just have to be limited time modes. I'm using Epic Bait, I realize. Uh-oh. But that's the hope. But I wonder if they're gonna add more to solos. We can leave it as is for now to add just new maps, though. Are they just gonna start adding more items? Because I feel like the loot pool currently is pretty good. I don't think it needs to be changed. The only change I would really go with is just like limit how many items you can have. So like in Twilight Trials, you couldn't have more than like 3 of like the utility it gives you, stuff like that. I feel like they need something similar in solos because you have games sometimes where you have like 8 golden apples or like 10 void howling orbs, and at that point, it's just not fun. But you can just keep gap spamming forever. Or if you have 10 void howlings, you just kill someone and it's like a fully uncounterable kill. Like it's fully uncounterable. Because like you can hit them with it's 1 heart per void timing, or it's void timing minus 1 heart of damage. They can't regen through it. They can't build blocks that hits through walls. It's ranged. They can't like run away from it really. It's like if you just like find a looting rack, especially in a roundabout, you can just cause havoc and just run through and get so much stuff. Which is what I like to do. I play like a bit of a rat. I can't lie, but that's one thing I'd want them to change. Most people, oh yeah, that's fun as well with solos. If you do care about questing and experiences like that, solos is way, way better than quads. You get faster quests and way more XP. There's too much util. I mean, yeah, to an extent you can get too much. I think like all the I wouldn't say there's too much in terms of item variety. I think there's like a good amount right now, but in some lobbies and some maps. Like, I think the worst offender right now for me is Roundabout. Just because there's 8 identical, like, blue chests around the map, and you could just run in a circle, easily grab all 8 of them. And if it's a chest that has, like, like a KB Spark or a Void, I mean, to get 8 of the same thing, and then you can just spam that like crazy. Like, you can have, like, golden apples in them, and it's just, like, getting too much spam. So I feel like they need to limit that so you can only hold, like, maybe 3 apples at most. Stuff like that. Like that's how I would go through it. I feel like honestly, I feel like solo is better for new players though, because like in quads, like you feel like you're gonna get like carried, but then like usually gonna be put with 3 bricks and not a full party. But in solo, you can clean people and stuff. You can hide, you can clean people. You can just do a looting round, get a bunch of loot, and then you spam util for the final 1v1. You get options in solo. And in quads, like if you play into a party, you just get cucked. Like as a solo lets you like learn the game better as well, because you're like you have to rely on yourself and your game sense and stuff. I don't think there's any good treasure spots here, so I guess we're just gonna take the the 1020. Golly gosh. A 1020. Like I've played already. I think I'm like top 10 on all the lifetime leaderboards. I didn't play much yesterday, but I've been playing so much solo just 'cause it's so much fun. Definitely my favorite game you can queue on the server for a long while. Like BBA is just like too frustrating by rank and stuff like that, and then like the queues take too long. Skyward Solo just has fast queue, good quest, good XP, and it's fun. It's just like the best game by far. The BBA season does start up in like 4 days, so I will be streaming that. I was gonna do a challenge uh with off season, but the off season was so miserably balanced because like it doesn't ban parties, and then you just have like I've had people in off season in full like parties, or like people just playing like trying like way harder. I've seen people try in ranked to the point where off season is just worse than ranked, which is like kind of paradoxical. Like next off season they need to remove matchmaking. It makes it so unfun. But I want to try my all class streak where I have to play like solo queue ranked, and then I have to play every single class once and then get 10 wins in a row with every class in a row. I think that'd be a fun idea. Top 15 wins. Oh yeah, like yeah, a lot of people just play for like W key kills, and a lot of people play for wins. It's kind of the way you like lie in that line. I play kind of like in the middle. I try and go for wins as much as I can, but also do try and get a good amount of kills. So I have a good amount of 5Ks. Not like a lock mode to the sweaty players, but that's enough. You're better off doing the badges when you can force stack, just because some of them you kind of need to force situations, which is much easier to do if you can, like, tell your team what to do. It's a bit weird, but I'm going to be playing ranked, obviously, because I need to hit master. But I want to try my challenge. And then my hope is that by next off-season, like, I think the goal is what they're going to do, like, I don't know the goal, but, like, I think they're going to have one map rotation for every map, right? I think currently there's 2 missing. There's no courtyard and box rotation, and there's no Santorini rotation. I think once they do that, I'm gonna consider that as like all the kits added, or at least enough kits for me to do another challenge, which will be the all kit streak, which I play in like a full party. And they also have to fix kit breaking, where you can have every kit break in every map for off season, like it does in Plubbies right now. But then the idea would be to play however many games, we have to use every single kit, not just class, every kit, which is like, there's like 50 of them, right? Like, at least once, like, not, like, I don't have to use it 50 times, but like, across the whole full stack, right? It has to be used, like, one time, exactly once, and then win every game in a row. Which I don't know how many games that would take. I didn't do the math. You can pick, we can do 4 per game, and then there is, I think about, like, 50 kit breaks. So it'll be about that. But then some games you might have to like not use a kit because like if it doesn't divide by 4, that means like someone would have to like not play or something. Just because. Oh, what the? We got a Gargantuan. A Gargantuan Daisy by Kalia. If it doesn't divide by 4, you'd have to have a game where like someone doesn't do anything just because they can't play any kit technically. Because we've had nothing left. W Kobo. This might be fishing level 24 actually. Boop, boop, and boop. Surely that's level 24, right? No, rage bait. Unless it is, then it's just like the trophy count's bugged. I'll try popping something out. When it's fishing, what is it, bro? It's in like here. Well, there we go. There's some trophies there. It was bugged. And it's still not enough. Okay. Generational rage bait. 3 away. How about Kirill? Oh, that's another idea we had. Because what you can unselect your kit. So the third idea is the random kit streak where you just want to like if you can basically you just don't select any kit and then it gives you a random class. And then the further idea is when we unlock a kit break, we just like roll like a random number generator to give what kit break it is. We've already done the we've done it a couple games when like before all the party bands and stuff. If we're against a really bad team, we just like didn't pick any kits. We kept unselecting every round, like randomize it, and it was pretty fun, at least for me. So I want to do that as well. There's like 3 challenge ideas I have for BBA, which hopefully could be interesting videos. High slow. Yeah, I still need sharpshooter badge. I got it. I was really close to getting it yesterday. I missed it a couple times. I think I got. I think I had 2 situations where I hit the last guy with glowing and they lived in half a heart because they like just regened. Unfortunate. But I just keep getting teams to play really weird, so it makes it a bit harder. But for the streak ideas, it's really inspired by Odd Dava, who does like Dead by Daylight challenges. They work a lot better though, because you can like pick what maps. You don't mean you don't have to, like the kits aren't like map dependent and stuff. You can like do like all perks, like the all perk streak and stuff, because you can just pick the perks. And being map dependent makes it a little bit more annoying. Because like technically, if you're doing the all kit streak, you like start with like say you already played like Flight Healer, right? And you're trying to play like Power Healer, but you get put on like Penthouse, you have to play Flight Healer until you can kit break. So I don't know what the rules would be for that. Do you just not use any kit items, so it's pickaxe only until you can kit break into a unique kit? But then at that point, like, it would take so long to kit break that you might as well just like fill rush and then not use the kit at all. So I'm not sure exactly what the rules would be for that, just because the way the kit rotations and kit breaking works makes it a bit annoying. But I still want to try like that basic idea. Like the random idea doesn't have that issue just because you just get a random map anyway. Then the idea is like I stream those attempts or whatever, and then I make the video, and the video will just be like a bunch of, not every game, because like there'll be a lot of games, because you can just link like the VOD for all the games, right? Then you just show like a bunch of games from like whatever, like the not like the successful games necessarily, just like games that are like either really close, like one way or the other, like if you lose or win, and then it's just like, oh, some of these games I won, some I lost, so you're gonna have to like you'll never know which is which. I think it'll be interesting stream to then turn into a video, but I don't know if people care that much about BBA, to be honest. Because the other times I've done BBAs, I've got like no views because people just don't care. It died in like a week. But I will try and carry BBA on my own back. I'll revive this game. I have the hopes for that. Hopefully that challenge goes well, and then the video I make with it after I do it does also well. But we'll see. But because the first one I want to try is the all class streak, I feel like I'm gonna get like 9 wins out of 10. I'll be like, I need to play like Gadgeteer. Like I'll need to play Gadgeteer and I get a map without Gadgeteer, and I'm just cooked. Missed Twilight Trials. Honestly, I like them, but I did get bored of them though. Having to do like 3 weeks, it's kind of like the Squid Tech thing, where it's just like people just felt forced to play them for quest, and the game like Squid Tech died aside from the quest. People only cared about it for the quest, and I feel like that was me with Twilight Trials after a point. It got a bit too boring. But I hope next time we get a Twilight Trial type mode, it's a lot more. Like the replayability was like okay, but I feel like it just needs better replayability. That's just my main issue. Like it was good, but it wasn't like that good. I mean, good for XP though, so it's like worth doing it. It's not a fishing spot. Locate one and cast the. Yeah, it needs some tweaks and stuff. They definitely need to like boss waves, something like that. I want an endless mode, as in, I think endless is more fun than a time leaderboard, just because, you know, time just like just kind of lame because I love RNG. The discussion in No Island, I have not. Was it recent? I can open No Island now and everything. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got a new fish. Shout out the Maple Fangtooth 3-star. Should be fishing level 24 from this. Whippy. Rod Overclock tier 3. But everyone upgrades. How cheap is this? 5 pearls. This one's called Pristines. Jesus. We're not that rich. But I see leg.gg. I swear leg.gg is the funniest server ever. Because, like, there was, like, some, like, award someone was hosting. And they, like, there was, like, categories. It was, like, the best server or something. There was, like, Hoplite, something else, MCC Island, leg.gg. But we played the other day. Leg.gg is, like, genuinely so bad. Like, the game was, like, the only reason it has even, like, more than 3 players because they have an SMP they host or whatever. Like, sure. But, like, they have, like, some, like, game called Blowout, which makes no sense. So I'm trying, how, like, Blowout is, like, so what? So you're on an island, it's like Sky Wars, but, like, 4 people. Like, solo Sky Wars with 4 people. And you fight people. Every time someone dies, they don't die, but they instead make an explosion. And the goal is to just not fall off. But, like, sometimes you fight someone, the explosion is so big, it just kills you and them. It's, like, so dumb. Well, the pylon is on Island 3 Taco, you can go find it then. Blowout is terrible, and then there's a game called Flower Frenzy, which is meant to be like, I guess they did a charity game with it, where it's like a 2-hour-long event where the more flowers you get, the more points you get. But, like, it's so bad on this server, because it needs 4 people, it's like 50 minutes long. But for some reason, we played it twice, you always spawn above an ocean. And then you have to, like, fly out to find land. But, like, the chunks load so slowly that you can't even fly past, then you're just left swimming in the ocean for, like, 10 minutes till you find land. It's so terrible. The texture pack doesn't like the whole, like, I don't get, like, how that server got nominated for anything. It's genuinely unplayably bad. Like, oh yeah, the map builder, like, has been bugged for, like, ages. They said they would fix it. That doesn't work. Like, the only time I ever enjoyed playing that server was when they're, like, it was like Pocket Warrior Dojo Daily, but kind of like Ace Race knockoff. But there was, like, a bunch of bugs in that, and abusing those bugs made it way more fun. And they removed all the bugs, or at least most of the fun bugs. They removed all the fun bugs, and then everyone stopped playing, and they said they were gonna, like, change stuff, and they just never fixed anything. Like, it's so dumb. I see, like, the Mindplex stuff. Yeah, Mindplex did well, but it's like, of course it's gonna do well initially. Cause, like, it's Mindplex, but it's kind of already falling off now. Bro, people using MC Challenge will die. I feel like you can say that for, like, anything though, right? Like, you can just say MC Challenge will die, because, like, it just will, but, like, you're not saying when though, right? Like, you could be like, in, like, 10 years time, an island shuts down. It's like, yeah, good job. You said it will die. You're not wrong. Like, I know people say, they did say, like, an actual time frame for this. Hypixel is dying, though, I would say. At least from, like, where... I mean, COVID helped it a lot, so it's kind of unfair, because, like, COVID lockdown happened. So that did inflate everything. But, like, I mean, Hypixel is just... It's just Skyblock now, which is the worst, but, like, it's just... I don't know. If you take away Skyblock, like, if Skyblock is a separate server, Hypixel is, like, dead in a ditch. Scroll up the Pog Plays tweet. Is that the one, or is this a different one? How do I see it? Oh, there's a whole billion tweets. Oh, they're talking about, oh, they think Twilight Trials is them teasing Sands of Time without giving it to us. It's, like, very different Sands of Time, though. Generally, might make a video on the lack of MCC games and MCC Island series in 4 years. Honestly, I was in this camp for a while of, like, they need to be all MCC games, that's why we're here. But then you realize I'm not piloting on with my here, Brookie, because I'll get banned for boosting if my altar. But, like, you kind of realize that they just like don't work as games. You kind of need a new dungeon crawl thing. Actually, I'm unsure. I know they have a Skyblock dungeon, so that's what you mean. But like, the MCC games just fundamentally wouldn't work, right? I feel like all they need to do is just add new games, like good. It doesn't have to be from MCC as long as it's like a good game. Like Dynaball, I think proves that. Like Dynaball is good. Even I don't like it, but Dynaball I think was a good thing. This guy said, can't be the only person who joined MCC for MCC games when they're gonna add, but since 2024, like honestly, I agree. Like I did join with MCC games, so I think what they have now is fine. Bro, Dynaball is cheap dodgeball, bro. Like, okay, that's no, I'm not piling it. Okay, that's a dumb. Like, you're just like stretching at that point. Trying to compare Dynaball to dodgeball, it's just like you both shoot a bow. Like they're very different games. They're just trying to like. That's they're just stretching with that statement. I think. Like Dynaball is just its own thing, right? And I think Dynaball, like a lot, I think the a lot of the players that are in this camp, Dynaball is not like targeted towards them at all. So like, this is like I get what they're trying to say. It's just like, like Dynaball is a success, even though I originally agreed it wasn't a success and I didn't like it for a while. But like Dynaball I think is fine, but not thinking knock off Twilight Trials were a cheap sense of time. Okay, this guy, every game that comes out that's not from MCC, he's like, what's the closest MCC game I can relate this to? And be, this is a knockoff. Like, he'll be, Sky Battle Solos is a knockoff SG. We want SG. Battle Box Arena and Sky Battle Solos were just add-ons from existing games. That's what he says. Pocket Warrior Spy is the only new mode I liked, making Pocket Warrior a competitive game. Most limited modes were going to add for games like Skyblock, which they had for 8 days. What? Skyblock was the exact same as the other limited time ones. All these people, though, are the people that don't realize, like, you can't just add, like, 100 new games. Because, like, say, for example, Island has 1,000 players, right? And then you split all those players up between the games. If, like, a new game comes out, some of those 1,000 are going to go to that new game. But then the new game will bring in new players, but you need to bring in enough new players that offsets the amount switching to that game, or else you're just stretching the player count too thin between all the games and everything dies. Like, if they just, like, just tomorrow shadow dropped every single MCC game on Island, like, the server just dies. Like, because then a lot of, like, I mean, a good amount of people probably would join, but, like, everyone's trying to play their own thing, and then they realize, like, wait, this game sucks. Like, imagine playing Sands of Time, and then you have random teammates just, like, jumping in lava and stuff, where you're trying to play Meltdown, and you just, no one helps you, like, it just won't work. Like, Railroad Rush Revenge, like, none of these games will work. They have to be, like, tweaked fully to work. That's the problem. Yo, we got a W fish and elusive. Good job. How'd I get an elusive? What? Oh, it's strong win, that's why. Yeah, it's yeah, people play a lot day one, then it dies. Like, I think originally, like, I was under the opinion that, like, they should only add MTC games. I think Dynaball, I thought Dynaball was really bad just because of my personal opinion, but, like, Dynaball, like, it has actually kind of died a little bit lately. I have noticed. It used to be unpopular way more often. Dynaball has been kind of giving way less. But, like, Dynaball has been doing well for, like, years, though, like, ever since it came out, especially for the casual player base, which is, like, very good. Then fishing is good, because like, you need to, like, keep people playing as well, because, like, the problem with minigames is, like, they're just, you play them for, like, 5 minutes, and it's done. Like, you don't want to play the same minigame, realistically. Most players don't want to play the same thing 1,000 times over, right? You have, like, maybe, like, 50 dedicated mains for each game that will just play the same game, like, 10 hours a day. You kind of need other stuff too. It's like the economy stuff is important. I do think the economy stuff is like, it's in a weird spot because it's like kind of hard to get into. Like making content for it to get people into it is hard just because like for me, like what do I do, right? Because like I get like one trophy every year. Like it's so like making like progression videos not boring. It's so dumb. Cause like I guess like I have to start thinking about the crown level 80 video because that will happen like eventually. But like, what do I even show? Because it's like literally like, the gap between like 70 and 80 takes like months and months and months of like getting rap and like random fish or random trophies like that. Like, what am I meant to like show? For like thousands and thousands of hours of playing. Oh, another new fish. Shout out Strong Wind. The spot's depleted though. No, we can go to this one. It's very cooked for the economy, at least just content side of stuff. Opinion on star level, like they don't do anything, so like I mean, they're like harmless. I guess like I'll probably try and grind all my games to be like level up in star level. Like I guess a goal is stringing them all to 1,000. Like I don't care that much because they don't do anything. Like this could have been infinite game passes. Like I feel like all they needed to do was just throw on like a reward track that like loops every like 50 levels or something. And just give like a couple of, maybe like every 100 levels you get like one arcane core or something like that. And then you get like a couple crates or quest scrolls. Like just very minor rewards, just so it has some purpose other than just number go up. Because you already have XP as number go up and like leaderboards. Yeah, I know you have a meter, but I feel like I feel like adding it without any purpose, just like literally to put in like a small thing. Is it a good way though to put in an arcane core? Because you have BB-8 and fishing gives a bunch of arcane cores compared to everything else, right? I feel like that way at least closes the gap a little bit. Like it doesn't have to be a lot of reward. It just has to be a little bit. And as well, it helps the early game progression too. Because like I know they don't want to give too much stuff out, but I feel like they could just add a little bit just to fill some gaps, I think. Because, like, arcane cores are in a weird state right now. They're, like, very weighted to fishing and BBA. So, like, I feel like just spreading them out a little bit, they could just fill in a couple gaps to the economy without adding, like, too much stuff to make it, like, really easy to, you know, get through and all that. And then it gives, like, the star levels some reason to exist. Because right now it's just, like, why? And it's not even, like, skill-based, it's just XP-based. If it was, like, you know, being good at the game gave you star level. It's just, no, it's just whoever plays the most. And it's just like, I don't know. It just seems pointless. But it's not like hurting anyone, I don't think, so like, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, XP levels need to be looked at though, especially with star levels existing now, because like, the XP is so unbalanced between games. Like, I don't care as much anymore though, because the game I play is Solos, which has the best XP per games, so, like, W Solos. But it's just like, but then it's also like you do have to cater to the people. Like you want the people that aren't good at the game because if you're not as good at the game, you might not like playing them as much. But at least if you're bad at the game, you might be more interested in the economy, and then like being rewarded a little bit is still nice. I don't know. It's just an interesting boat. I feel like Ireland wasn't a very downward trajectory. Oh, new fish. A downward trajectory when we like basically went BBA. Like I feel like there was a while where it was like a straight line down with BBA because BBA came out and it flopped, in my opinion at least. And then we had weapon skins, which just meant every update for a while. Like we delayed season 6 for BBA. Season 6 got deleted. There's like another like add to the infinite list of times they've said something will happen or like broken promise or like sometimes they just like lied. You know, Season 6 never existed. And then they, like, delete battle passes, and it's all, oh, event, event, event. And then the events come out, you don't get any trophies from them. It's all just, oh, another gambling machine with no content added. It's just like, buy the stuff from the machine. Like, for a while, I was like, kind of fed up because we had Spirit Blossom. I used to wait ages just to get Spirit Blossom, and then Spirit Blossom honestly was not that good in my opinion. Like it was like okay, the races were like terrible in my opinion though. Like the hunt was like okay for us. I don't remember. There might have been a couple maps I actually don't remember, but like, and then we had to wait ages after. Like Twilight Trials kind of helped out a little bit, but like I think we had Sea Monsters. I think before Spirit Blossom, like Sea Monsters I didn't like because I think all the maps that came out with it I didn't like. And then it was all they added was just like spending money to pull a machine. And then Spirit Blossom came out, and then like the activity wasn't good. Like Twilight Bastion was pretty good though, so that gives me hope back. Sky Battle Souls I do like. BBA they've like finally decided to start listening to like some feedback about like the ranked and stuff because they did the duo queue, which I think they did too late, but it's still better now than never. And then for some unknown reason, off season is ranked because they didn't remove the MMR, and you can four stack, meaning off season is now sweatier than ranked. So like, hopefully they change that next time. But I feel like they're gonna be really stubborn on not changing it, which annoys me. Like, I really don't want them to just like at least for one off season just turn off ranked and see what people think, because it's so miserable. But like now they're like actually like at least adding some stuff though. They're actually like adding content on top of like all the weapon skins and limited cosmetics and stuff. But when they were only adding limiteds, I was like kind of pissed off. So I was like, you should be getting way more money now with trading and stuff. And they're just not adding anything with that, buddy. And it's just like, what's the point? But now we've got like, we've had like BBA's getting better, but it does still kind of flop. Solos, I think, is in a pretty good state right now. We have new hole in the wall, like, which is going to be great. We got to play that a little bit. It was a lot of fun. So I'm hoping I'll have as much fun playing on Island, more than just, for a couple hours. So like right now it's looking up, but but for a while, at least in my opinion, we're on a bit of a downward trajectory. Or is it leaking, bro? What do you mean? Do you think there'll be a new event before Halloween? Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what's been said, so I can't say. I mean, probably though, right? Because I think Sea Monsters. Well, going off like last, was Sea Monsters last year? I don't know, but like I think around this time there was Sea Monsters, so I'd imagine at the very least we have Sea Monsters next, which okay, well, we already have. It's meant to be like a couple weeks between events, right? So I'd imagine maybe a week after Hole in the Wall, we would get the next event, which I would assume is Sea Monsters. Which mean I don't know. Sea Monsters have an activity, which kind of sucks. Maybe they'll give it an activity. Who knows? Now, hear me out. They make Sea Monsters, right? Sea Monsters. That's just my prediction because it was like around this time last year. I actually don't know if it is or not. But I'm just going off the timeline last year because they said they want to repeat events, right? Like Halloween obviously comes every year. Okay, my prediction is they take Twilight Trials, they replace all the zombies with like Guardians, and then call it like the Ocean Trials, and then it's just Sea Monsters has an activity now. It's just a Twilight Trials reskin, and then Halloween I guess will always be the same. It's just the hunt. Maybe they'll do the Spirit Blossom version of the hunt though, where it's where you do it every week, not every day. I will know you, bunny. Okay. But that's my predictions for the next event. They seem to be in a very consistent format right now. I mean, Twilight Trials worked out a little bit with like the event machine being different with like distribution. But I think that's just because the event got changed a little bit internally, with how it was meant to change, whatever. Halloween races would be cool. I mean, they might do that because they said the races will return at other events. It has been like a little bit since the races. There could be another set of races. Maybe Sea Monsters has races too. Who knows? Like they could do that. Hexapus update. I feel like Halloween is probably going to be a hunt, but they could do hunt and races with the other events, so we'll find out. They updated Hole in the Wall. Yes, Hole in the Wall. They announced on like I don't know on the forums, but on the Discord, they posted that it's getting the MCC Hole in the Walls types, which means the game is going to be crazy now. I think that Hole in the Wall 2 is fun. Bro, the contestants leaked that when they play at an event. Like, that's not my bad, bro. Yeah, the Hexabus update is not coming, Quags. I can confirm that to you right now. W leaking. Hole in the Wall hopefully should start queuing a lot more, especially like when the update comes out. It'll probably be unpopular for like a week because people are trying out the new mode. Oh, I have a how long have I had a grotto for? Loki. I've been yapping too much, bro. I had a grotto for like years. Oh my golly gosh, the yap is too strong on the Fishing Friday podcast. Where is a little naughty little treasure spot? We have one for fish boat, which is not terrible, but I would like treasure. Like right now, as it stands, I'm very hopeful for Island getting new stuff. Perhaps maybe Hole in the Wall update adds new badges because they added badges recently. Maybe the badge update is on the horizon, but like it's a perfect time to add badges to Hole in the Wall because I'm not sure if you could add new challenges with the new wall types. They could do that. Maybe the wall set badge people have asked the wall set badge for like years. They could make existing badges tiered, but that just the only purpose of making existing badges tiered is just to add trophies for the sake of it, which they like, could do. But I don't know. Alright, let's take the spot. Oh wait, you don't have good bait. Do I have treasure to use? No. So there's like a lot of things they could do. I am really hopeful for a couple new trophies just because of how like feasible Crown level 80 is for a couple people if they do. Hey, what the heck is happening, bro? I was tabbed out for a second into my like prism launcher, and it's like yelling at me for my fishing hook. It's like spamming a red message in the chat when I'm fishing. It's doing it now. Failed to recreate fishing hook on client. Null ID. It's like spamming my logs with some error. Hello? Chill out, bro. Chill. Chill. Like right now, if I I can get like 3k trophies without getting any rep. And it basically finishes all trophies aside from rep, right? If I finish all the non-rep trophies, aside from a couple of Triumph cosmetics that are very expensive, I can get 3,000 trophies, which will get me to crown level 79 like, exactly. But then the gap between me getting crown level 80 is going to be 3,000 rep, which is like absurd to get. Because if I maxed out everything aside from Arcanes and Mythic Exclusive, that's only 1.5k rep I get from that. So I'll need like 1.5k rep worth of Mythic Exclusive and Arcanes, which is like ridiculously expensive. And like pulling all those blueprints is going to be hard as well. So realistically, the only way I ever hit 80 is if I spend a bunch of money on plus tokens, which I would rather not do. But if they add like a couple thousand or maybe just like 1,000 extra skill trophies somewhere, maybe 2,000, like add a new cosmetic set, like every little bit puts me in range. And if I'm close enough, then maybe I'll spend a little bit of money to get 80. I mean, it's to the point where it's like almost feasible for me to hit crown level 80 if I lock in. Stop yapping and react to my PM. Where is your PM law, bro? I was buying my rod the same grotto. Oh, it could be you, maybe. Who knows? I have no clue about the thing that spammed like crazy. No, this is before though. It was doing it before the grotto. Maybe some grotto goes. I'm not sure what causes it. It's not gonna crash my game, I don't think, though, so we should be all good. You can try spamming again. Who knows? It's not doing it right now, so I don't know. I know it is doing it when you, I hear the noise now. Interesting. Yeah, just that there's an error in my log. That's W server. But like so far though, my like outlook at Ireland is more hopeful than it has been for a couple months, which is good. Like I hope they can like keep up the momentum. They're not gonna add procedural generation to Island Quest, so that would be like that would take them 10 years to develop. Like I just really hope they find a way to squeeze in a couple extra trophies like to the economy like total before they do whatever the next big thing is. Cause like based on how long this like whatever thing they're working on is it the next persistent game. So I don't even think they've like ever said the name of it, anything like that. I don't think we know anything about it other than it's just a persistent game. I think in trophy hunting, as Chase once he said, like it's not gonna be like fishing where it comes out unfinished. Because like right now you can only get to level 78. You can't get to 100. I get the feeling based on what he said, you when the game drops, you will be able to get level 100, like max everything, and then be like the game's done, right? It's not gonna come out half finished. So that means like very, very obviously it's gonna be adding like just going off fishing, it'd be like 30k trophies, right? It's just gonna get added to the total, which means that getting crown level to be so incredibly easy once that happens. So I would really hope that people can reach crown level a little bit before that comes out, because that kind of make crown level way less cool. Oh yeah, this is what yeah they just didn't finish the game. That's literally like the whole thing. They just didn't finish the game. They could have just made this 100. Like the same with the crown level rework that came out with the fishing update. Like they're doing it to future proof, but they're not doing this. So all they had to do, not change crown levels at all, and then like say the crown level 100 was the max. People hit crown level 100, but they need to add a new game. Just add crown level 110. It's so easy. It's so easy. Yeah, this game's like never getting finished, like ever. Like I'm sorry. It's just they are never updating this, I swear, man. Like it's been so long. I feel like if they wanted to update fishing, they would have done it already. That's my opinion. Terrorists want to bait. I mean, like, isn't like Fortnite still like in early access or whatever? Like, I don't know. Yeah, Hypixel Skyblock still in the prototype lobby. Yeah, hopefully they add it at a nice point, but like, I would need to calculate how much money I would even need to spend to get that much stuff. Because I would have to buy like a bunch of purple keys, then craft every dupe, then you turn all those dupes into cores to get arcanes exclusive and do all a bunch of stuff like that. But like, it's like if Geo maxes fishing, he can get closer. But you just need so much rep. Like the bottom line is, if you max everything, you still need to get like over 90% rep completed. Which that's the main issue. Is like, and then rep like is diminishing returns as well. So that last like sliver of rep you need is incredibly expensive because it all has to be mid exclusive or arcanes. It's just you would need to spend Mr. Beast levels of money. Like I reckon like Nixidus, right? He's like top 3 in a rep, but he like doesn't play the server like Avarice were. Like if I had the money he had, but on my account, I think I hit crown level 80. Because he must have spent like thousands of dollars. Same with the guy that has like a billion coins, right? If that guy gave me all his money and I spent that money on plus tokens, like if he gave me the billion coins, right? I hit crown level 80 easy. Yeah, the worst. Okay, MC Challenge is impossible to max out. But I would still say Skyblock is harder because Skyblock you can pay to win, but you can't pay. Like paying doesn't get you everything, right? You could spend $1 billion. You could spend $1 billion, right? and like you couldn't max everything. If you spent $1 billion on Skyblock, you have to still like play a bunch, right? But all you have to do is get skill trophies and fishing. You still have to play a lot on Island, but like the main gatekeep, like the main long goal is rep, and that's just all money based. Yeah, there are people maxing Skywalk. Skywalk's been out for longer though, right? And then there's a lot more players. So I feel like if you started from scratch, like it depends, I guess, because you are like full gatekeeped for 2 years on island badges. It's technically 300 style trophies because you can't get the final set bonus either. But everything is obtainable. Like if you go for everything you could possibly get, you don't care about this ANGLR Trophies and the bugged whatever trophies, all this type of stuff. You just need to max rep. The main thing is just max rep, which just takes so long. That but you can just spend money for it though. Oh yeah, the main problem with Skyblock is like the top players, like 99% of them, maybe even higher, cheat in some way. People cheat so unbelievably much in this game. It's like more common to find someone that cheats than doesn't cheat in some form. Like I remember when I used to be involved in Skyblock and like play a lot, I would remember like all like the big people in the community, all the really rich people, like the top players, and then like if I think about all those players from like all of them have been banned and wiped. Like all the like the top net worth players I used to remember from like each year I played the game. Like I take a break from the game, I come back and hit like all these 10 players, whatever, like top 10 like, from back in the day, all of them got banned for cheating. And they still do it all now. It's so cooked. But like I don't know. The problem with maxing island is the worst part, in my opinion, just the fact that the hardest part you can just significantly bet pass with money. And I think it's kind of really lame how like what differentiates like the top like I'll take 5 in the leaderboard is just money spent, right? Because you could play for like say for example, like the top 3 right now is like say like one of us played 24 hours every day and did every quest, everything like that. But then one of us played 10 minutes a day but had infinite money. The person with infinite money maxes before you. Like I think that's a bit dumb. Like if I ever get like close, like if I'm within like maybe 2,000 trophies of 80, maybe I'll drop a bunch of money and see if I can get crown level 80, but like it just ain't happening, man. Like could be that though, Cries, but I have some people that are like just have like infinite money from nowhere. Like it's interesting. Like it gets to the point though where you're probably better off instead of grinding island, you're probably better just grinding a job and then using that money to buy tokens. I don't talk about the stock market with you, Quags. Not now. I'm sorry, little one. Research. What about free-to-play players? I mean, free-to-play you're just never maxing rep, so good luck. Like, you're just not maxing rep as a free-to-play. I'm sorry, but like, no. Only 22 hours is rookie numbers. You're gonna max rep? Okay, good luck with that then. I'm almost maxed on legendary non-exclusive. I need 10 more of them. My goal though, ignore rep. Like, don't optimize my rep gains. I'm optimizing my arcane gains, and then I'm gonna get arcane anomaly level 20. Currently it's level 9 of 20. We're at level 20. Then I'm gonna get so many arcane keys that I max arcane rep and get crown level 80 that way. That's my plan. What if we delete Buddy and make Kobo take spot? No, Kobo will never pass me. It's okay. Kobo does have like a lot of skill trophies though, lucky I think, because like Kobo's like W stats. It's 86.18, look at all this, bro. I have 3 ace from Fazio. How many aces? Oh, I have 60 aces. I'm alright. Alt account has his badge max when a lot of people's mains play don't have max. I feel bad. The economy is just such an unfortunate spot right now. That's like Crown Level is just like technically in reach, but like not realistically. It's kind of like edging us right now. Like the recent update added 1.3k skill trophy, which helps a lot. Like the closest person is Geo, and he does have fishing trophies left to get, just because he's so high on the rep gaining. But like to get that high in rep, you just need to spend a lot of money, which I think 3 people with me in rep is Geo, Nixus, and ALS, and I'm pretty sure they all spend like a large amount of money. Some more than others. It's not like I spent nothing. I spent a good amount on the server as well. But like, I, it's all just there's just the money spent leaderboard. But I need Mr. Beast to come over and give me $10 billion right now. Like if Mr. Beast locks in, I can get crown level 80. Oh yeah, I'll win a Mr. Beast gaming video for real. Yeah, apparently I was screen sharing Sky Battle Stars the other day, and I was like saying how this one guy was playing, like he had Mr. Beast on his ears saying he'll give him $10 billion if he wins the game. Like he wanted it really bad. And then apparently he actually is a guy that's won a Mr. Beast gaming video before. So maybe that's why some of the Sky Battle players try so hard, for real. If Mr. Beast gaming gives me money, I'll be chilling. Like, you could do that as well. You would have to just be discreet about that, though. If you don't want to crash the economy, at least, you gotta sell them a little bit carefully. But if you wanted to, actually, that could be tech, right? It could be actual tech. If you're scared of people pay to win diffing you, you buy a billion plus tokens and just give them away for free. You just make plus tokens worthless, and then no one can pay to win. I guess you could buy gems and buy purple key pulls with gems, so it doesn't ruin the pay to win. It makes it way, way less efficient for people. So, hmm. If you make a billion coins of plus tokens, then you crash the plus token value, so you're the only person that could ever get that much money. That's like tech, actually. Then you could also buy keys and make style souls worth like 1 coin. It was just like cuck the economy, and then actually they wouldn't even care though because they're rich. So like they win from this interaction. But I would need to like do math and see how much I would get exactly from buying like 1,000 like purple keys or whatever, which is gonna be a lot of painful math. But I would like to crown level 80, especially when there's like 70 people now with crown level 70, a lot higher. Like, Diamond Crown is just so overly common now, it's like crazy. And if you buy Infinite Quest, you could do that, yeah. But I'm still upset they added it to that pool, whatever. 67 Diamond Crowns, that's way too many, bro. Like, we're in desperate need of, like, a badge update. But I don't count the current. We did get a badge update technically. I don't count it though. But the fact that Skybelt Solos just came and got 3 badges, right? Every game when it comes out gets badges. Aside from BBA, which I count the 10 BBA badges we got as the badges that we would have got on release if they weren't like delayed with everything, right? BBA just took like I only count BBA as being finished now because they finally got the badges which they promised. Like at least linking the badges to BB, the regular BB8 and the new one times. Like it took them this long to even finish BBA, which is crazy. But so far we only get badges when a new game comes out, which kind of sucks. I just want a bunch of badges added to the old games because there's so much potential for cool ideas, and they just refuse to do any of it. But I believe in the dream. Like, I can make so much content if they give us the badge update. I swear, man. 5 years of time locked Park Warrior badge. That's like the only badge they shouldn't touch. I need to wait. Actually, next month is in like a week, right? I'll get me to 23. I have 24. Then after that, my thing is max. So I do have to get my... I have 41 Parkour Warrior wins I need to get before I max Dojo. Parkour Warrior sucks. If we make Bunny a game design, the server would be either dead in a week or the 10,000 players, no in between. That's your two options. But it is hard though. Like, a problem you can notice kind of a lot with how Island works is like, the game designers do what they want to do. They do whatever they think is the best decision, right? But you need to be looking at not specifically what you want, but what the players want. And that's like a bit of like an issue where Island goes wrong a lot of the time, in my opinion. It's the case of the game designers don't play the game, so they can't see a lot of maybe the issues or like areas where things need to be changed just because they don't play. It's like when you make something, your vision of how that thing should work or how that like would be like handled by the players is different from reality because people, do stuff in their own way. It's just a lot of the time it's just like it's like the sharpshooter badge with BB they added, right? It's just a case of the people making that badge don't play BB Ace. They don't understand why that badge is a terribly executed and just a bad idea. It's just like, but if you play the game, it's very obvious why it's a bad idea, right? But obviously the game designers are too busy, making the game. They probably don't want to play. They don't want to spend like, all day making something and then play that same thing, 100 hours a day. Thank you, Taco. Oh my god, Pylon. Spirit, ooh. I do have a Spirit Lore. We could use that. Actually, I do have a bunch of Spirit Augments. Oh, wait, I'm rich. Like, so I get the perspective not wanting to, like, do that, but then sometimes they do just need to be, like, a bit more trusting. I'm gonna wayfind a lot on the players. Like, when the players are giving them the same feedback about, like, BBA ranked, like, every day, is the same conversation about BBA all the time. But the people that, have the power to, like, change it and fix the rank stuff, they don't play it, so they don't understand the issue, and they don't trust the players enough to, like, listen to them and change it. Like, that's, like, just the biggest problem they have. At least in my opinion, of course. It's not like they never ever listen to feedback. They do listen to feedback like a good amount of the time. It's just sometimes, like, with, like, feedback that is given, like, the same thing repeated over and over, and they just don't listen to it. Just because, like, how they think how the game should work doesn't line up with what we're saying. So it is a hard job. It's not an easy thing for them to do. But sometimes they do have to have a bit more, like, blind trust in the players. But then not too much, because sometimes the people playing the game are also equally stupid. Because they think they want something, but they actually don't want that thing. So it's a very hard balance to strike. But this is why they should make me be in charge of every decision. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. For 1 minute? No. They should make the sharpshooter badge. While playing the multi-shot sharpshooter, eliminate 3 opponents with the magic damage in a single shot of your crossbow in 1 round. While playing in solo queue. Like, that's the type of badge they would make. Spirit lore is run out. I'm only getting ×2 catches. I got ×3 actually. Do I want to spend 50k repairing this? The answer is no, but I'm going to do it anyway. Next post update is real, guys. Give me a pure spirit, please, I beg of you. Please give me a pure spirit times 3. Imagine a wise pure times 3, I get my Wayfinder perk to level 1 and then level 2. Or I buy an ultra law. Honestly, like adding rep to the Ghost Frog, I still think is easier than like maxing an arcane stuff like that. Like Loki. RSR doesn't need maps, it's like RSR is like, I don't know. RSR needs a complete rework. But I think RSR is already kind of cooked. Like, people don't like it already, so no one's gonna play it again. I feel like RSR is just dead in a ditch. And that's okay. Sometimes. Like, honestly, you just make Dynaball, make RSR 4 players and make it very RNG based. And then maybe people stop playing it. I don't know. Like, as it stands right now, I like RSR, but RSR is just so miserably not fun to play. Just because every lobby is just full of sweats. I can buy 4 Ghost Frogs right now. Oh my. Yeah, honestly, Ghost Frog rep wouldn't be the worst thing, but I only add like 100 trophies, so it's kind of a bit... Bah. Everything broke, now I'm poor. Gotta research at least. I'll also add Yuri. Okay, good. I vote for Quags. Let's claim some stuff. W Kobo. I have some mythic quest scrolls and like rich. I just give all these coins onto my main account, but I can't lie. But it's okay, boosting is allowed on this server for some reason, but only in certain situations. The rules in this server make no sense, but it's okay. If I benefit from it, I will boost, but only legal boosting. Also, they need to start like locking in with updates because like Island has been like dead on YouTube for like 2 years. I swear, man. I used to make like a video that was like really really bad, and then I would get like 10 times the views it does now. It would make like a better video now, just because people don't go Island on YouTube anymore. Island is cooked, man. And then they have the YouTube rank requirement at 30k. Like, how is anyone getting 30k from playing the server? It's not real. Like, it would be more optimal if I quit Island, started making SMP videos, be like, how I tamed 10,000 dogs on the deadliest SMP. Like, I do that, then get 30k, then come back to Island, right? That would do way better. I could be like, I invaded this Minecraft player's base with 10 billion bunnies because they stole my carrots, and I get like 1 billion views per video doing that. But I just don't like SMP content, bro. It's so fucking boring for me. I also just would not want to make that, but it would be better. But instead, I play Island because I like Island, and Island gives nothing. 10 billion bunnies is a horror story. Okay, that's not very nice. I know I'm depleted. I was too busy moving around. I have to like beg someone to let me in the creator SMP though, right? And I'm just like, oh, I invaded with 10 billion bunnies. Actually, a lot of those like I could just go in creative mode, right, and fake it. I survived. Can I breed 10,000 bunnies in 100 days? That's like the type of video like I would have to make, right? Like, can I survive 100 days on only carrots? Like, can I survive 100 days on the carrot SMP? Very deadly. Like, like every SMP, like there was the Driven SMP, which is like the roleplay stuff, but it was very popular. They kind of like repopularized a lot of the SMP stuff. But then when they had like the Lifesteal SMP, when they first made it, it's a very cool concept. of like having like a PvP like sweaty SMP where it's like more like conflict based, and then like they had a cool gimmick of the lifesteal thing. Ever since then, though, every single SMP is trying to be a copy of lifesteal, and it's so the same and boring, and so unoriginal. It's crazy. Like it's just like I think lifesteal like maybe now it's not as good. I never even watched it, but I think original lifesteal. I didn't watch that to be honest, but I think the idea of it is very good. The concept is like very 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 well done. I cannot deny that. And then everything since then is just a copying of is just all copying the lifesteal SMP. It's just the fucking carrot SMP. Every time I die, I lose one carrot. They're all the same thing. The jump boost SMP every time. Every time I die, I lose one block of jump boost. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing island stuff because I like playing island. Maybe eventually I want to do like I have a couple like Terraria video ideas I maybe want to do, but like obviously like Terraria is different from island, so I get different view base. So how it would go on this channel. I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant to do it, but also like it's on the list eventually. Get diamonds without touching, but that's the Cam Man shorts. But I mean, I need to do shorts again, Loki. I kind of like I need to do a bunch of them because they're probably just good for like viewers. But like, shorts are kind of just not that fun to make, and then so it's just like, it's a bit. Shorts are just a bit of slop, right? Like even if I like edit them decently and like put effort into it, I still consider them to be slop. I'm a laughing bunny lob. What the hell? It's the lob loop. When BB make last, like I don't think no one even watches those be card off, but I could finish them. Like I just don't card off. It's BBA died anyway. It's just like meh. But I still there's people still don't watch it anyway, and then like people are dumb. So it is what it is. The BBA just died like immediately. So like I would rather just make generic island shorts rather than just focusing on BBA anymore because BBA is I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, a lot of the stuff I do is really not like the best content, but I just do whatever I think is like at least slightly interesting, and I put some decent effort into. But it would be much easier if I just went and did like more slop content and stuff that I didn't really care about as much, but I know it is just good like clickbait and good views. But then like I'm just not gonna make it because it's just like I also have no interest. So it puts me in a weird spot because like I'm never gonna get creator rank on this server realistically, right? Even though like I feel like at this point I can say I'm the most dedicated like island creator, but like I don't even get the rank. But then they'll have like some random guy that'll press tab. There'll be some random guy that played MCC Rising 1 like 3 years ago that has like 5 subscribers and has not made a single bit of content in 3 years, but they have the rank. Like respectfully, you shouldn't have it. Like it's just at that point, if you've not done anything, like I'm sure there's a couple people that have done some stuff, but like I wouldn't say salty. It's just like it's just a bit dumb. I don't know the best word, but it's just I don't know. It's just like because they have the 30k subscriber requirement thing, right? Fair enough. But then they make the exception for people that played in Rising. I feel like you could make an exception for people that make content for the server. They get the rank on. Like to me, that makes a little bit of sense, right? I don't know. Or like there's the other type of creator rank that has like a lot of subscribers and they just post slop shorts. So there's like one guy that posts like just YouTube shorts for kids and like every single video is titled like part 67. Like there's just zero level of quality to this. It's just literal slop for children. I think if Dream told people to play Island, it's probably good. You want more people playing, right? Like, a lot of people don't like Dream, but like, you still want those types of people playing, right? So, like, they're like his audience. You don't want the types of people to still play. 6-7. But I don't know. Like the create rank stuff, all I know is the create rank stuff, in my opinion, is just very flawed with how they've done it, and I don't think they care enough just to like bother changing it, because like it is what it is. It's not the biggest deal, but like my opinion on it is if like they actually kind of gave the rank to people that do stuff. Like the idea is you press tab, right? You see Amazon Bunny with a fancy rank, and you go, "Oh, I don't know who this guy is." So you search up their YouTube channel, right? Then you go, oh, the guy makes Island got it, and you might subscribe to that guy. And then if those people, subscribe and watch my videos, that makes me, that boosts me, which then in turn boosts my videos, which then might boost Island. And then people that, maybe previously, don't keep up with Island, which might then see my video because the extra, viewers I get from the people from the island that, know about my channel that they didn't know from before. The idea is that it's like a mutually beneficial type thing. I'm not sure exactly how much that translates to the numbers and like if it actually would have a real impact. But like that's just the theory, right? But when you're wasting it and every single person you press tab and search up, the vast majority of them, at least from what I've seen, haven't made any content like ever, or they've just played like one Rising and they've not done anything since. And then a couple like might post like there's like Crafty Masterman I see a couple times. Like he makes some good like redstone videos, stuff like that. Like fair enough. But then like it's still not island related. So at least if it's like an actual creator you search up, you can still find some content, but it's not island specific. But when it's the people that have like genuinely zero content, it's like why do we exist at this point, right? Like lock in. But that's the W bunny. I mean, okay, with the new fish stuff, they could just go and say, okay, we're adding climate 4, and it's just an exact copy and paste of the current climates. It's just another set of like 72 fish to get. Is it 72 fish per island or per climate? I don't remember. Like how many fish you get, but like that would be minimal dev time realistically. It's just like boring as a player. It's not adding new content really. It's just adding It's just it's just artificially inflating the time spent, right? It's like going to the parkour dojo by just adding more tiers. You're not adding any gameplay. You're just like making it take longer and being more annoying. It's just not. It doesn't add value. It just drags it out. It's like if you had a bowl of like cereal, right? Like I think imagine you have a bowl of like Rice Krispies, right? And that's fishing. And then they're gonna add new content. It's like they just pour sawdust in the bowl. You're getting more volume, but like it's sawdust, bro. You don't want to eat the sawdust. That's like dumb. So technically there's more stuff there, but like it's just it's not good stuff though. You would rather like wait for new stuff and then maybe instead of you finish the bowl of Rice Krispies you're eating and then the next update comes out later, but you get like a bowl of Cocoa Pops instead, which is a different flavor. And it's like, wow, this is different and it's better. But that takes time, so they probably won't do that. But it's like, would you rather wait for another cereal, or do you want them to put sawdust in your original cereal? This might be a dumb metaphor, but I don't know. That's what I came up with all by myself. They call me the Metaphora. I forgot to. Tricks of the kids, bro. I didn't say about tricks. That's some like American cereal with a bunny on it, right? I only know whatever we have in the UK. Ingo, Ingo, Ingo. Oh, it's not in local. Ingo, 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 Ingo. W efficiency. 7:30. Oh, Cheeky's upset now. I'm so sorry for saying Ingo, but they started it, bro. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what we can say. Ingo on the main account. W Ingo. Right, let's get some treasure going in here. And thank you, Bruhy. W Bunny. Give me some good treasures, I beg of thee. Bro, ×2 common treasure. That's not what we wanted, is it? We're at ×20. I've not got a ×20 in a while. I've been getting quite a lot of ×4 mythics though. So that's pretty cool. We had some good treasures. Smile. Kobo creates rank 1. I mean, technically, right, like Kobo, Kobo, right, by account is named after, like, the VTuber. She has, like, 3 million subscribers. Like, Kobo could log into Island and get creator rank whenever she wants to. Like, Kobo could just do that, bro. But, like, Kobo's too famous for this stuff, man. She's, like, also, she's, like, too busy doing other stuff, probably. She playing, doesn't care about playing a Minecraft minigame server. We said bad vibes. What the hell? But I'll lock in someday and get creator rank. But I think at some point I'll make like a forum post. I'll make a forum post. And then see if they would ever consider changing the requirements. I feel like they just don't care enough, right? They would have to like go through and rethink the requirements, but then if they make them too low, then like Noctis has to put in a lot more work because there'll be a lot more applications to like read through. Then because you already have people like that kind of ruin it. Like they hit 30k subscribers doing like SMB content. The second they hit 30k, they start going to the MCC Discord being like, at Noctis Mori, when will you read my application? That happens like multiple times a month. The people just like harassing, not harassing, but like, being annoying to Noctis just because they didn't respond to the creator application in like one day. And it's like, you don't play the server, why do you care? Affect MTC make Asian MTC. They should make the Hololive MTC. I've been saying this, man. Hololive MTC would be so hype because you've got to put in 40 people that barely play Minecraft, right? It would be so funny watching them all play and conquer the minigames. We kind of like Block Wars rookies type like skill level. They would have to have translations though, because they would need to have. Yeah, obviously, it's in English, obviously, but they would need Japanese and Indonesian translations just for everyone to be able to like understand stuff. Because well, a lot of the, I think the vast majority of Hololive girls at least speak multiple languages, but like it obviously is easier if it's in your native language, stuff like that. So they would need that. But the teams they could make it interesting. So I don't know. I think Hololive MCC will be peak. Okay, Treasure Grotto done. What do we get? Nothing good again. Rage bait. Thank you, Taco. Did I get any pearls actually? Can I upgrade my thing yet? Oh, I can. Yeah, broken translations, yeah. Everyone's like, basically, if there's ever like a large-ish amount of a certain like type, like not type, what's the word? Like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of like German people playing, they play on German translations, right? Like, stuff like that. But if they ever do like the whole live MC, they would just need the Japanese, Indonesian translations. Oh, why am I on the exchange? I don't know why, bro. Oh my god, Twilight Bastion crate, lowest prices. I was gonna buy a pack, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, I can't afford it, but we can get... It's just 6 out of 7. That's funny. Yeah, Nix is my favorite German player, for real. I feel like eventually MCC could branch out and be a bit more, like, you know, more than just English speaking side of things. Like, I kind of haven't watched MCC in a long while now, just because it's all the same to me. I kind of lost interest with watching the event, I can't lie. I've been playing and watching a lot more balloons lately. I should start the balloons channel instead. I feel like I would get more subscribers playing balloons for 6 months than I would do playing Island for 3 years. Because balloons has like an actual audience. Because it's like a relatively decent game. I survived 67 days on the balloon SMP. What does that even mean? How I survived Quincy's bow on the deadliest SMP. Oh, it's balloon, not bloom. Balloon with an N. Yeah, BLOON. The balloon TD6 demon. I would pop all the balloons. Nothing gets past my crossbow. You do know there's actual bows in Minecraft, or you do remember that, right? You can just have Quincy's bow. The crossbow is the bottom path of Dark Monkey. You are now level 92 with the pink parrots. What's my opinion on Blaha? It's a funny shark, but I know a lot of people care about them a lot more than I do. I just don't really care either way. I'm less bad at bow. Now, Quincy says bow because he doesn't have a crossbow, so he goes, I am Quincy, son of Quincy. Are you kidding me? Nothing gets past my bow. I never miss. That's what Quincy goes, bro. That's my Quincy impression. I never use Quincy, but if I'm playing a boss event, I mainly right now I'm just playing boss events, which you either use Geraldo or Benjamin for farming. Or you play least cash, in which case you use Azili, Brickle, or maybe Adora sometimes, or Captain Churchill. They're the only bosses using heroes using boss events, so I never use Quincy. You only ever use Quincy if Quincy's the only option, and even then, a lot of the time you still don't use Quincy because he's not worth it. If you're playing a least tiers, there's a good chance Quincy isn't worth using, even though he's only 1 tier. If it's least cash though and it's your only option, then you probably want to use Quincy, but even then it's just he's not that good, bro. The balloons meta is an interesting one. Bro, why am I YouTube recommend? Why is there a Noob 3 debut video from 2 hours ago? So Noob 3 is the most confusing person ever. He used to be a really big DVD player, then he just stopped. And then he's returned 10 different times. He'll make one video saying he's coming back, then he doesn't come back. And randomly I'll just see a debut video just every couple months I guess now. I'm confused. That'll be interesting to watch though. I'm still wasting my epic bait and non-grottos. Who didn't tell me, man? Research, yeah. My bait supply is at least getting higher now. We're doing okay in the snowball. I'm definitely gonna start fishing off stream though, in between this week, next week, just to hopefully we get Island 4 next week, is the plan. Just because I think the gameplay right now is just literally it's just go to grotto, do treasure, go to grotto, get treasure. That's just the exact same thing. So, and we also looking at the same 3 islands for the past month gets a little bit boring. So hopefully I'll be in range of reaching Island 4 next week, which makes it more interesting. Or just the average Fishing Friday viewer, like not cut. Like, can we do do we do anything or like what? Or do people just like either want me to suffer, or do they just like listening to yap about random stuff, or do they like have me muted and just like here because they feel bad? Like, what's the main reason? Or is there another option? Because like I find it very funny how like my opinion Fishing Friday is like very boring, right? I would not watch this. And then I'm like, oh, let's play Sky Battle solos. This is like much more interesting. I probably actually would watch this. And it gets like Fishing Fridays gets from like 10 to like 20 viewers usually. And like I stream Sky Battle solos is like 3 viewers. It's so funny. And I'm like, hmm. And people just like Fishing, I guess, even though it's the most boring game on the server. W Taco. Or is it I was asleep? Sorry, wow. Although this is the fourth option. People will find it so boring they watch it to go to sleep. This is like podcast. It's basically podcast here. This background gameplay is just boring fishing. It is nice though, so I do just get to yap about Island. Fishing is gambling. The people love gambling. And Sky Battle Solo has a slot machine at the start of the game. That's gambling, right? Like that should count. The problem is though, if people treat it like a podcast, a lot of the time I don't have like stuff to talk about like 3 hours straight. So that it gets to the point in the stream where I'm just sitting there not saying anything for like 30 minutes. Because I don't know what to yap about. I am not gambling my rusted cans, Brookie. Shut up. Actually, right now, I have 171k, by the way. I might have 200,000 rusted cans. The yap is great. Join Streaming University next year. I will not, bro. Ludwig already told me to quit, bro. I've seen clips from that, and he told me to quit now. I was like, thanks, Ludwig. Yo, I'm Ludwig. I think I'm fine with streaming though. Like I don't do it like I could do it more, but like I think like Fishing Friday I think does good enough on its own. And then like the when I do like the BBA and like the Skyball stuff, then I get the most views, but like I can then convert those into like easy videos, right? Like the compilation videos are relatively really easy for you to make compared to other stuff because it's just literally compilation has already happened. And then a lot of people seem to like them from what I understand. So even if people like don't watch the stream necessarily, it's still like useful for me to do. So I can then turn into a video, so it's like a 2-for-1. Not YouTube slightly, you know, like I like if I wanted to be like do good at YouTube, I wouldn't play Island, right? That's the biggest mistake I have in terms of YouTube is I play Island. Like you would rather just like do something that brings in way more viewers. Which is just not Island. But I like playing Island, so that's what I work with. You know, hopefully like if Island picks off a little bit, then maybe I'll do better. Like right now I kind of like I'm limited by the size of Island. Like you're limited by the size that you make stuff on. Like if Island was like high pixel size, I'd have 30k easily, I think. Like, no question. Because like I don't like if you think about the potential viewers for Island, like how many people like I don't even think there is 30,000 people that would want to watch Island content specifically. Which is why the 30k requirement is a bit stupid in my opinion, just because like even if you made like the best Island content and did like 5 videos a day, I feel like you wouldn't get that. Because like I think the 30k requirement on Hypixel is too low. Just because like Like Skyblock is mainly just Skyblock people. You can just make like slop Skyblock content or like very low of Skyblock videos, and then still get a decent bit of stuff. Because like Skyblock is kind of like it's like fishing in the sense that you don't have to like you can do other stuff while playing Skyblock for like 90% of the tasks. So you have a bunch of people that are interested in the games, also like low effort. They have a lot of time to watch videos about stuff, and usually they're gonna watch stuff about the stuff they like playing, right? So that just means like on average, there's a higher percentage of players playing that would also want to watch the same thing compared to like a BattleBox player. Like a BattleBox player is less likely to want to watch BattleBox than like a Skyblock player is to want to watch Skyblock. And then they also have like less focus. They can do that. Oh, yeah, and just like guide and stuff as well. Like I just like watching other people play and getting information from that. Like you have more time to watch stuff because there's all most of the activities don't require that much attention. And then it's also a very big game. It has like it's usually like 20,000, I think, players online at once. But then like the actual like active player count, I think is like I don't know if it's in the millions anymore, but like a million, maybe a couple 100,000. That's like a lot of potential viewers to watch the game. And then it's kind of big enough that people that don't play the game still watch it, especially because like Technoblade, like the Great Potato War. Like I've seen so many people that do not know anything about Skylock that kind of watch that kind of stuff, right? So you can kind of like it kind of is big enough that people that don't know about Skyblock, if you don't play Skyblock, still know about Skyblock, right? And then maybe we'll still watch it. But then Island doesn't really have that. It's like my videos appeal to the Island player base, which isn't big enough to get that EK viewers. So I'm kind of like the goal is I kind of need to try and make my stuff like still attract the same Island audience while also just trying to attract like the general like Minecraft like PvP audience, right? That's kind of like where I have to go. The economy stuff is just like all fully for the Island players, right? I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get somehow make an economy video interesting while it's still like without like hand holding the island players that already know all the stuff, them kind of explaining everything. I feel like that's just too much effort. So I feel like it's just like for the like the non PvP, like for like the non like economy stuff. So like the compilation videos I make, that's like a good example. I can try and kind of make those to appeal to like general like Minecraft PvP viewers, and then get more viewers that way. But it's an interesting problem to work out. For building and fishing, I don't like building that much really. If I'm doing another thing on other fishing, it's either like just playing another game. But like I think right now I'm maybe like next week or next week I can start pulling the balloons back out and stuff like that. But that was mainly just when I had like no fish to get and there's like literally nothing happening in fishing that I just have to like play a different game in the bottom. Hi Taco. Is Taco leaving? Oh no. Goodbye Taco. Thank you for the help. W Taco. Wow, okay. We're getting twerked on by the entirety of Great Britain. Everyone's meowing. Good job. And the general idea with like how you kind of want to market the island content is you kind of don't want people to know it's island. You kind of want you like you're better off just being like how I became the deadliest player on this Minecraft server rather than saying like how I became the deadliest island player, right? Because then you need to like appeal to like everyone, not just people that already know about island. And it's kind of like a weird thing. That's not how you go to a grotto, by the way. How I made my own island MCC. Hmm. 7 to 13. What does this guy in local even say? We're just making stuff up at this point. No one has ever said this before. Staple rod. Staple rod. Bang. Bruhey, that is not my fault at all. That is entirely on you. I blame you 1,000%. I don't know, man. I need to be like how I survived 100 days on this Minecraft server and became the #1 player. Like, I don't want to do like full clickbait, it's just not my vibe, man, you know? Like, I do it a little bit sometimes, where I throw in like some high exaggeration, but I don't do it too much. It's all the weird balance. 1 million comes in battle box, no. Well, right now, my only goal is just to get to 1,000 subscribers, and that gets me monetization, right? That's the goal we're working towards. Also, another strategy you can go for on YouTube is, like, in my position right now, I think what would be better, instead of, like, making, like, one video occasionally, and I put, like, I think the videos are that good, like, I put a lot of effort into the stuff I make, though, but, like, you probably might not take that just because it's maybe kind of bad. That's just because I'm not like the most experienced all this kind of stuff. But I do put effort into it. But the idea is, the approach is you just make like a bunch of low effort videos. And then the idea then is that like, especially like shorts, they're like guaranteed to get a certain amount of views. But if you make like 10 low effort videos, it's probably much more likely that they're gonna get combined more views than like one decent video. Because you're just casting a bigger net. Which is like not something I want to do personally, but something I could do. What's next after monetization? I guess the goal is just create a rank at that point. But like the 30k is kind of just feels so out of reach at this point that I kind of just like don't really like I'm not actually going for it. Just because like I feel like I can't go for it. That's like what I would want to do. But right now in the current landscape, it just doesn't feel feasible in any way. I got 1,000 is taking away. I think if I locked in more a couple of years ago when Island was doing way better, I could have done 1,000 then. But I think I was just taking too long, and then Island kind of died on YouTube before I got into US. It's now much harder to get the same results I could have done. Because, like, my most viewed video is, like, a couple thousand views from, like, Season 1. I think that video is really bad. I do not like that video. A couple of them in the hype I think aren't very good anymore. And it's just, like, I want to get some videos that have more views than those, but, like, they just... Nothing that gets close to the viewership, man. Wayfinder Island 2, hell yeah. But like nothing gets like close in that viewership really. It's just like, ugh. Because I can put out a video that I think is like way better than anything I've made like in like season 1 that got way more views. And it doesn't matter because it's just gonna never get the same amount of views just because Island is doing less good. But where is this spot, man? I lost in Narnia. Is it down here? Follow the river. Which river? There's multiple. This river, okay. The river goes in multiple directions. Which is scary. W spot though. I don't even know how much money you would get though with like bare minimum monetization. Like I'm curious. Then you also had like the problem is like how many ads you throw in like. Cause I watch with ad block, right? Does anyone here watch YouTube without ad block or premium? What's like the standard? Do most videos you watch have mid rolls or not? Because I would feel like a terrible person putting mid rolls in my videos. That just feels like I feel like you do like the one ad at the start, maybe one at the end, but I feel like mid rolls feels messed up, bro. Like I don't know. Is that a common thing? Because like I'm pretty sure you can set how many ads appear in the middle of videos and stuff. But what's the average that other people do? Like I could technically make a video and put like you could put like an ad every like second or something dumb. That's why I've seen screenshots like that. I'm pretty sure some watch your videos in the ad block you don't get paid. But like, you know, if they're premium you get paid, I know that much. I'm pretty sure ad blocker you don't get paid, so because obviously they're not watching the ad. That's like fair enough in my opinion though. Also, he keeps telling I can enable memberships if I want as well right now, but like, yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Yeah, I don't turn mine off either. He keeps telling me, oh, YouTube ads also suck even more now. It was like I tolerated them until they added the double ad before the video. Then if the first ad is like short enough, you can't press the skip button. And then if you can't press the skip button, it forces you to watch the second ad. No, like fuck that, bro. Like I'm ad blocking your shit. Like no. Like he was telling me to enable memberships because apparently it's the AI estimates it'll do well, but it's like I can like. But what do I offer though? If I do the memberships, I have to like that is just begging people for money, right? To a degree. And then it's just like, what do I give as the perk that feels at least slightly fair to the person giving me money? Bunny mode. Oh, what does that even mean? I'm pretty sure on YouTube that you can make like it's not like Twitch where it's like a forced price. Like you have tier 1, 2, and 3. You can make like the tier 1 cost like $1, I think. So I feel like I'd just do that. But then how many people will give me $1 a month? Then like what do I give for that? I don't know if it's like Twitch where if you have a membership you don't get ads. Like I would feel like it feels wrong of me if I enable that and don't have any perks, right? So I would want to like at least have some form of perk that's like slightly somewhat worth it. You still get ads? That's crazy then. Like maybe if I figure out a perk I could, have like the $1 memberships or whatever, and I can be like and I can start begging for money every video, but that'd be great. The weird part is though, like the donations, like streams and stuff, like most of the streams that get most of the donations don't actually need them because they get enough money from like other things. It's like people like donate to like XQC, like like all those streams could turn up donations for a year and be fine, right? It's just kind of weird. But then there are the people that people want to donate to. It's like people, I think we would like read their messages out and stuff like that. It's like a weird thing to look at though. It's like the people that get all the donations usually people that don't need them. So it's just You are the top G. Oh, yeah, I've seen that clip actually. He like bans them for donating money, bro. It's like, man. 'Cause if you're like donation firing from people, you have to at least do it in like a good way where it's like they at least get some value from it. And I guess I would have to at least set up like alerts and stuff like that and like the TTS just so people do donate. They get like they can say like dumb stuff and the verbal voice will say it on stream. Just stuff like that, just so there's like some value. 'Cause it does feel kind of messed up if you're just like taking people's money and not giving them anything for it. But then the bigger as a streamer you get, the less you care, I think, about giving people value. They just like ignore like 100 donations. And it's like, bruh. But at that point, it's kind of like odd you for even giving them money. It's like they're like a billionaire, not a millionaire. They don't need your money. Like they're not gonna like notice you. Extreme back of Island to like the back here. Okay. There's like the funny thing of like people donate like female streamers, and it's like, yeah, if you give her $5, she's definitely gonna notice you. And it's like, no, please notice me. But if I could get infinite money while playing Island and streaming and stuff, I could get even more crown level. That's the plan. But you gotta kind of feel like, at least the ad revenue, that kind of stuff, right? You like earn that, quote unquote. Oh no, you do. Actually, do. People watch videos. There's actually like an advertised like paying for it. But it was like donations of like membership or super chats. Like that's just like begging for money. Which you've got. If you're doing that, you have to at least make it slightly, somewhat worth it for the person spending that money. But maybe someday I'll enable memberships and then beg for money then. But I don't know. For now, it's a bit of like a weird area for me. But YouTube keeps telling me to, bro. Actually, it's probably just because YouTube gets like 30% of that stuff. Become NPC streamer. And I could be one of those streamers that just harass people in public. A nuisance streamer. Actually, people should give me like a bunch of money and I can become a VTuber instead. That sounds better than playing Island. Like imagine I'm so many VTuber. You join up the karaoke stream, bro, and I'm like locked in singing like some song very amazingly, as I would definitely do, as the good singer I am. I'm Hololive material, I think. Spot is depleted. Oh, golly gosh. Sing for real. Like Mint, my Mint Phantom. I love watching her karaoke stream. She's like so great. I remember once I was watching one of her like concerts. Okay, what the hell's I was watching one of Mint Phantom's like live concerts as it was happening while playing Sky Battle Quads, and then like they started doing if I could be a consolation or Bocce the Rock. I was like, and then I won my Sky Battle gig because I was so hype. No, I love Mint though. Mint is so great. If I ever see her streaming, I like throwing her on the background because she is very great at singing as well. There's a lot of YouTubers actually I will occasionally tune into the karaoke streams just because it's a good time. Also, how I get a lot of my like song recommendations these days is I just like get recommended a bunch of songs from like a VTuber's like covered the song and done karaoke that song and I'm like, wow, that song's good. Like I had so many of my Spotify playlist these days just from those types of like songs I found in that way. So W. Bro put a carrot in the chat. What the hell? No, you know what? I need to be the YouTube Shorts streamers that play the pre-recorded live stream loop that's begging children for money. Like, that's how I get rich. Like I'll like, well, I'll have like a really rare limited cosmetic in the rat scavenge menu, and I'll be like, I'm about to scavenge and delete this whole lifeguard set. But if one more person donates a red super chat by clicking the donate button and scrolling the bar to the max, I will delete the lifeguard set. I'll have that live stream going on like 24/7, bro, on a loop. It'll be great. I know the worst part about some of those channels is they'll have like 4 different live streams active at once. Like it's so dumb, bro. Like this it's just genuine AFK money farm from children. Like why do I have morals? I could be so rich if I didn't. Like they should give me so much money for being such a morally inclined person. Hello, Bush Bush. I'll go to that spot when my interplates. I'm too lazy to move at this point. Same with upload 7 videos a day exactly. Also, there's a meta on YouTube Shorts. I don't know if it still works. You just upload the exact same video like 50 times a day. Like just the same video that works. There's also the tech of you like steal like tweets and stuff, like images. Then you post a bunch of videos with it, but you make the video like 1 second long. So people that like, look at the image are looping the video multiple times. Like there's so much tech you can do, but it's all just like cringe as heck, man. Like I'm not gonna do any of it, but like I know about it and I could do dumb stuff. But like nah. That's just It's just cringe. We can't be great. You've got to get 30k subscribers to get the creator rank without being cringe. Which arguably, depending on who you ask, we've already failed. You do not, you'll become more stupid. No, the videos can be cringe, just the methods of gaining subscribers and stuff cannot be cringe. If that makes sense, I guess. Actually, speaking of cringe, it's like the dream, like, according to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. Like, that is like effective from everything I know. Like I did say that in like one video, and that happens to be my most viewed video as well. So it probably did actually help. I should start saying that more, but it's also like cringe. I think how I avoided the cringe in that video, as I was just like right after I was like 0% of people that watch are female. I subscribe when people say that. Oh no. Goodbye, slow. Very please don't unsubscribe. Actually, speaking of like the female stats or whatever, like the gender stats, like back in the day, at least when I look at this then, I had genuinely 0% female viewership, right? Now it's like, I forgot the numbers, it's like a bit higher, but it's funny. I can look at specifically like shorts, videos, or live streams, or all of them together. Like, I think it's like 10% overall, but like the live stream viewership is like 50-50, like 50% male, 50% female. So like, shout out all the Fishing Friday viewers. Well, I guess shout out every Fishing Friday viewer, but shout out the females because they like lock in. They're locked in for Fishing Friday, I guess. Like shout out, man. But we've come a long way from 0%. That's all I can say. Oh, I'm gonna check my stats right now. Yeah, W women. I think I probably look at where's analytics. It's like audience tab. Because of the views from the last 28 days across everything. Says I have 16% female viewership, 81% male, and 2% user specified. Videos. Okay, right now it says videos is 0% female in the last 28 days. And 0% female, but the bot, why is the bot like that? I don't know. 92% male, then 7% user specified. Then live stream, 22% female. 78% male, so yeah. All locked in. We can look at countries, actually. United States, #1, then United Kingdom, then Netherlands, then France. Who's watching me from France? I hate the French. I can't say that though. Shout out my French viewers. W. Then Germany. Shout out next. Then Canada. Then South Africa, Ireland, and Australia, bro. Shout out, man. I can't make jokes about the French people, because like apparently there's actually some that watch. It's like I need to like be nice. Wait, subtitle? Wait, what the heck, bro? The subtitle. 88% of people don't use subtitles. 8.6% use English. 1.4% use English United Kingdom. 0.1% Chinese simplifies auto-translated. 0.0% Japanese auto-translated, bro. What the hell, bro? Like, there's one person who's watched my video in Japanese, apparently. Like, with Japanese subtitles. And they watched 93% of the video. Wait, hell yeah, bro. Shout out Japan. Then there's one person watched with Portuguese subtitles, and they watched for 9 seconds. Yeah, the Japanese person watched for 9 minutes 20 seconds. Shout out. The Chinese person watched for 1 minute. But most of it is just all non-subtitles viewers. Which makes sense than English subtitles. It's interesting stats, I guess. I'll watch in Spanish just for you. Hell yeah. You just gotta turn on the subtitles, then put it into Spanish, and I'll see, like, your numbers, I guess. It's funny. But the one person watched with full Japanese subtitles, it's so funny. Like, hell yeah, bro. My reach is expanding. I'm gonna Wayfinder. I'm gonna find so much way here. Can I have board to repair this overclock? Probably back in 5 minutes. Yikes, bro's dead. I can't afford this. No, I'm too poor. I'm gonna get to the next grotto without Wayfinder laws. Ugh. How unfortunate. I also need to buy this, like, perk as well. I'll buy a treasure magnet now. Bang, level 7. Beautiful. We're doing very good in our Kobo endeavors. My main account needs more tokens because this shop's gonna reset soon. I need to buy more arcanes. I can make like 3 arcane keys a month, which I think is decent. I'm already up to actually maybe if I full luck in I can get 4, because I already have 12 arcanes for the next one. 4 arcanes a month I think is pretty insane though. So I think 3 is a good one to stick at. I just looked at the MCC Discord. There's a poll right now, someone made of, do you prefer quads or Zors? As 55% of people apparently prefer Skyfall quads, which is funny. But it's a small sample size, I guess, so. Where people complain about getting third party and solos. Like, have you ever played quads? All you do is get third party by full teams. Like, what? Or why is the guy said, in the nicest way possible, I think Skybound main should look into getting jobs. No, I was also the camera. There's a little bit too much running away because people would really want that went too bad. But like overall, I think it's way more fun than quads. Like, I don't know. Like I mean, if quads comes back, then it comes back. You have to give it a little bit of time. If it doesn't come back away, like I can't say I like if they deleted quads tomorrow, I can't say I would be upset, right? Like solo it is just meta, in my opinion. Or why do I go every time I open the NC Score, you see the dumbest interactions, bro. There's a random kid joins, like, hello, admin, bro, I need help, please. Pings but for some reason. Ooh, and he at least is a Discord mod. Island and Discord mod. I really need help. Can you go VC really fast or someone else admin? It's so important for me. Then Obby's like, please don't pick random mod, you go to mod member. Okay. It's so funny, bro. People just be saying anything these days. And solos is just better than quads. But quad is, I feel like, well, like, there's one poll in the MCA squad I think is a little bit rigged in the sense that more people are going to be looking to come to this channel to complain about quads being dead than people think they like solos, right? So. But I feel like solos is just better. And then what percentage of people that like quads more also hate solos? Like, I feel like a lot of people that like quads more still will still, play solo if it's the only thing queuing. And solo is like way, way better for the wins badge. Kills is a little bit harder, but the queue is so much faster, the kills might even be easier in terms of time involvement. I have to play 10. I don't need to move. Like, I've almost got, like, up to 1,000 wins now. Like, I don't know, like, even if you, like, the only reason I would ever play quads is playing in a party now, right? Like, if you can just be in VC with your friends, like, Q snipe each other in solos and just, like, kill each other. That's what we do. It is pretty fun, so, I don't know. 18 and 1890, that's, like, so far away, man. This hating. I don't like this way, what the heck? It's better not be in the middle of the map because I hate this spot, bro. Hello, little bro, Walter Tiana. So it's like down here somewhere, bro. So I lose this spot, that's not bad. Bang, 360, I messed it up. Never mind. Wang. Bang. Parkour professional. I love fishing. But if you like solos, go in the Sky Battle channel on the frickin' MCC squad and up and vote solos in this poll, bro. It'd be really funny if solos wins and people like solos. But I'm surprised quads says quads is higher. Let's see who voted on each one. Oh, Quags likes quads. It's funny. I see one really sweaty Skywalker quads better than her that plays really annoying in quads, and then the terrible in solo. I feel like they only like quads because they're quads carried. Like, they're not good at PvP, so they have to be quads carried. That's funny, bro. Who's said for solos, though? Oh, Landlord likes solos more. Landlord doesn't play those, so does that count as a vote? I don't know. I see Wild likes solos, and then everything else is not loading. W Discord. Like, quads is not that good, though. Like, we can't be real. Isaac doesn't play. Isaac doesn't get in the binnings. He doesn't play either of them. solo just is more fun at face value. I was like, a lot of how you play solo, you just, I mean, cards, you just die because you like, like 1v4'd by FLT where you clear with multiple players. Like, in solo, people complain about the cleaning, but a lot of the cleaning is also just game sense, right? You have to know when to like leave a fight because you get cleaned. Like, if you make a mistake, that's on you most of the time. There's a couple of situations where, like, if another player misplays, they just force both of you to lose. Like, in certain, like, 1v1v1s, it's just, like, no matter what, who fights first loses, like, guaranteed. So someone, like, full pushes you, they just guarantee that they lose the game. But, like, that situation isn't the most common to be put in, like, the lose no matter what because someone else made a bad decision. Usually, your own game sensing just make you survive that stuff. Yeah, part of Battle Royale, yeah, it's the same thing. Like, it happens in quads all the time. You can't say, like, you get cleaned in quads. Like, it doesn't, I mean, you get cleaned in solos, like, it doesn't happen in quads. Like, cleaning is, like, what 90% of the Sky Battle sweats do in quads anyway to get the high kill games. They just, like, hold W and clean every fight they see. They just like quads more because there's more people to kill in a single game. Just because they like noob stomping. But the second they have to actually have a fair 1v1 against someone of, like, equal or better skill, the Sky Battle main start complaining. Grotto, hell yeah. They start complaining because they can't just like have like because like a lot of scout lanes as well, they're the type of people that take all the levies in the team chest and they can escape any good player because they have levy diff. And then they just play annoying. But they can't do that in solos because they can't play as much of a rat. Then they don't do as well, so then they like quads more because they get rewarded for being selfish to, you know? Like it's like this. A lot of the people that I see love quads are the type of players that like take all the levies in the team dress. They'll like full chase someone across the map for 10 minutes in quads, and kind of be like, or like they have to like 2v1, and then they've ruined the chat about after you kill them, or they kill you. It's like it's all the same type of players that like quads more, for the most part at least in that group, which I do find interesting. Because I think a lot of the people that don't like solo, it's just skill issue. Or like the playstyle doesn't work in solo specifically, and then they're like, this sucks. Instead of trying to adapt to anything. Is there no good treasure? Are we cooked? How cooked are we? Do I have any treasure here? No. Oh, I do have treasure. It wasn't selected. Epic bait, yay. I have like no money. I'm so poor. I need to maybe do fishing grotto at some point, but I want my treasure, and I already forgot what the treasure spot was. I'm gonna run around and loop the whole grotto again. And I guess like maybe the problem is with that though, right? If it's 1v1v1, you know the person that's cleaning has an advantage, right? Like that's a game thing. So if you full W key the other person, like in the 1v1v1, you have to know where everyone is, right? Figure out where the last two players are. Then based on the distancing and like what utilities, there's a lot of KB spots you probably don't want to fight. But if you have the chance to like quickly kill someone like an axe, right? You do that easily. If you want to kill both, you wait for them to fight, then clean. If they're far enough away, you just 1v1. Like, it's just all game sense. You've got to just know when to take the fight. You can't just W key every fight without thinking. That's the issue. Like, I have a lot of games where I get to 1v1v1, I'm like, oh, if I kill both, I get 5k, so I go for 5k, right? But you can usually have enough util at that point to just run away from the clean anyway, or survive it. Or you just clean them, and that makes it easier. I love MCC Island. They should make BattleBox solos, but it's just 1v1 in disguise. It's just duels. I probably would never make duels just because, like, duels on other servers, like, why would Island need to make it when he's played somewhere else? What the hell is Hexapus Hunters, bro? We need to stop speaking to quacks and these bad ideas. My grotto is done already, what the hell? Yeah, housing update is like... Housing update is like coming, but like... It's just not coming, but it is like... They're gonna do it, but it's just not gonna come, I don't know. It's on the soon TM list, I think. Can I maybe sell some trash perhaps to get some income here? I can almost buy one of these big cash outs from the expensive trash. I want to repair my Wayfinder lore, but I'm too poor. I'm too lazy to run to the back of the island to go get Wayfinder spots, so... Let's just pick a random spot. Go back to Pearl Overclock. I almost said Overcox. I was gonna be like, no, don't say that. That's sus. I'm just gonna chill at the closest spot because that's fun. Why did we put 1,000 question marks? I'm trying to play balloons, bro, and help out my balloons team. Let's see. I'll lock in. Or why is Ultra DMing me about like the hole in the wall update as if I don't know? I'm a test a little bro. Why am I on quest on balloons? Like, they're not sneak. The Daniel leaks are not leaks to me if I've already seen stuff, you know. Yeah, community rules is cool. Like, I think a lot of these say I think I already knew, so it's funny. I mean, it said leaks, but like, I already know the leaks, man. Because I'm like very smart. I'm like top 10 smart people. I'm not live streaming a test. So I'll get like, bro, if I join a test and start streaming, I'll get like my legs broken by Noctis Mori. It does not sound like a fun time for me. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, long time no see. Oh yeah, Mac Big. And then I start the torture all over again. But hey, the people yearn for Fishing Friday, so I could never let it end. I'll probably stream Skyward Souls again, though, in like a couple days, maybe. I'm busy like tomorrow, though, maybe in the day after, but I want to stream Souls like at least like, I mean, a little bit. Also, like, we have BBA season coming up on the 28th, so I want to stream that and try some challenges on stream as well for BBA to hopefully make some slightly interesting videos for BBA as well, but we'll see how that all goes. I'm sure my random teams will appreciate me trying stupid challenges instead of actually winning. Because that's what they want me to do for real. So they introduced exactly. And so I just want there's a couple ideas to try and get like BB-8 to be slightly interesting. And then if I can get that to work, then I can make a couple more of them. Because I like BB-8, it's just the problem is that I don't think other people like BB-8. It's just like not a very popular game. Outside of like a very few dedicated set of BB-8 mains, no one else cares about. Like the casual players don't care about BB-8 at all. Which is like a bit dumb. But I'll try my bestest. I talked about it a little bit before, but the idea is, for the challenges I want to try and do, the one I want to do first, it'll be a challenge called the All Class Streak, where I have to play BBA, obviously, solo queue, and it'll be ranked, but I have to win 10 games in a row while playing every single class exactly once. So I guess it depends on like which maps I get, and you know, what teams I have, depends on which class I end up playing for that game. But then, like, once I like play as flanker and get the win, I can't play flanker again. I have to play a different class. So that means like by the last game, I'll have to play whatever class is left, and then get the win playing on that class. So I think it should be interesting. It forces me to play every class, and then you're trying to get 10 wins in a row. It makes every game matter a lot. So you're gonna try and make everything work. And then and if that does well, then I can do the other ideas, which would be versions, but in a 4-stack instead. So there's the all kit streak, which would be playing every single kit break across the team and then winning every single game in a row. So I don't know how many games it would be. It'd probably be like maybe more than 10. Then you have to play every single kit exactly once, and then there would be the random kit version where you just every single round you randomize which kit you get. So, but if you read that, yes, I am. If you, well, you might. What a problem is sometimes you're watching like an earlier part if you go on the playback thing, which means saying this out loud means nothing if that's happening to people. But that's like the main reason I think like all the VTubers disable DVR because people get lost in the source. But that's what I would do though for BBA challenges. I'm reading the live chat. It's not pre-recorded Fishing Friday. Don't worry, I'm not that advanced yet. But I would do cool challenges if I could. Well, I mean, I like can do them, but just if other people find them interesting, then I can do them. And then if they do well, I can try and do similar things for like other game modes too, just to keep things with variety. That's the general idea. Did I find an Island 6 fishing pylon XP? Or why is there a cave in Island 6? That's so stupid. There we go. Can TP to Wayfinder? Okay. I can leave my party then. Fishing again tomorrow. Okay, gonna sleep. Good night and goodbye. I think Taco is getting replaced, I fear. I'll probably only go for another like 45 minutes today because it's going to be a shorter Fishing Friday, especially because I started a little bit later. Let's see if we get a good spot then. I'll probably end at like 22:30 my time. It's a bit shorter. But I have less willpower to fish for as long when it's not like actual fishing on my main account, you know? Like that's when I was willing to put in like the 8-hour fishing sessions, just 'cause I was like, I need to get all these fish. But now I can chill out. I love Fishing Friday. Do I have money yet? Can I buy things? No, I'm poor. Why is Gobo so poor? It's so sad. Bum bum bum. Surely my next grotto has like actually like relevant treasure in it, and I can be rich and not be sad and poor. That might not be the case. Six, seven, 6, 7. 6, 7. There we go. I said in the wrong chat, bro. This is why I got banned for spamming now, bro. It's on 2 accounts. W spamming. Please don't spam. Okay. Obo love 6. Aria telling me off for spamming. What the hell? Aria, you should let me spam 6-7. We love 6-7. No, don't report me for spamming. No. Do I get warned? I get banned on stream. That'd be funny. See, technically, I think if I get muted and I play my art, I can get banned for like punishment evasion. I'm not sure. If I get mute, I think if I get muted on my I don't know if it's if I play my art, I get banned, or if it's like I have to type my art, I get banned. But you can get cocked for punishment evasion if it's like mute or whatever, which is funny. I'm probably you're gonna get one for spelling anyway. I think most likely. Or my XP fishing spot, my main account depleted. What the hell? I love XP fishing. I will get my grotto very soon, I believe in the dream. Where is the grotto? I'm impatient. 60%, not even 67. Am I supposed to plate it? What the hell? Oh, 67%. Wow. Oh, W. Essentially attack part 2. Thank you, Bruce 67. Yes. I have like 2 more grottos. Like this one, one more grotto, I'm gonna be done, I think. Fishing is already rage baiting me too much. I love balloons. And fishing. Bum 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 bum. WTP, let's go. I will get my grotto very fast for real. I love fishing. Oh, yes, I do. Surely my grotto is soon, right? Right. Polish pile, not bad actually. Grotto very soon. Yeah, we can probably get this grotto thing, one more grotto, and then I'm done. Definitely do, but hopefully like a couple catches we get this spot right. Hopefully, I beg. Depleted. Oh, right as we get the grotto. I feel like this grotto's at least actually good. Like, I feel like at this point maybe I just ignore the 1020s, but I just need treasures. The only thing I need right now, like, before I do piles, I need more treasure to have useful stuff. This is fine. A 713. Boop, 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 boop. Give me something of value, please. Legendary treasure. I've not had a legendary treasure in a while, so hopefully get one. Uncommon, unfortunate. Like, times 2 epic is good. That could be laws. Treasure law and wayfinder. Thank God. Wayfinder law is really big for us. It's gonna help us stay on top of the treasure we need. Oh, research meter. I got repair because it's too expensive. Well, I can repair, but I don't want to repair it. I got a legend. I didn't even see it. The research distracted me. We got a treasure lore. Legendary treasure actually nothing good. We got 2 treasure lores. Surely there'll be a treasure pile next week. Epic treasure. Hell yeah. W epic treasure. Oh, this is not bad actually. This is sort of Ando. This is lore. We're finally like getting good things now. Looking at Pearl lore wouldn't be the worst thing. Speaking of Pearls, we have a 1-5 right here. I might just throw on this and use this 1-5 Pearl spot just for the sake of it. Or using boosted draw that's kind of suboptimal because it doesn't do anything. We got a couple Pearls then. Yeah, we're getting like a decent amount of like laws gained now, so I think we're almost at the point where we can just start having like infinite wayfinder laws. We just got a little bit more treasure, so we're doing good. Research me to yippee. And we deplete this by 2 catches, but so we have to finish back off with the old treasure. But a research house is nice. We have decent amount of piles now. You know, upgrades, we have no money. So, what I might do is, while we're doing the next grotto, we'll throw in a lucid soda since we got one of those now. We can hopefully get some new fish and get some money while we hunt stuff. There's to upcraft our pearls and whatnot. Let's just see what we have. We're doing pretty decent now. Yeah, like 10 polished pearls is good. We can start affording like these upgrades to the pristines too, but we're just too poor on tokens, so it's time to. I'm not gonna say I don't get rid of this open. It kind of sucks to do that, but I would rather. I want to throw this on, throw the soda on. Can I repair the other law? Do I have enough money for that? I'm doubtful I do, so. Yeah, I can barely not afford the repair. Maybe I have enough trash to sell. Did I have any auto rods, maybe? No. Maybe this gives me enough money. Oh wait, 50k, nice. Just about. I should get one grotto really quick then. And I think the last grotto I'll just do fish, just because I want money. It's the next best setup I can get. There's no fish tide, is there? No. Right. Grotto should be pretty quick, though we have 2 Wayfinder augments, and I got the soda to get some money, maybe some new fish. Oh, we've got a teleport. Hell yeah. A Wayfinder. Hopefully there's... I mean, maybe I'll get it in just like 2 Wayfinder spots with how much stuff we have going on for us. That's nice. I love fishing. I just want to get $10 billion in my next grotto and then be done for the day. I love fishing. Teleport, yippee. What's the grotto at? 42% already, that's pretty good. This is very high. Okay, that's nice. Should hopefully last long enough then. Bro, surely I got to it soon. I always forget the last grotto always rage rates me and takes 10,000 years to show up. Depleted, want the rage bait. So that's like 90%. 80%. Okay, bro. Thank you for the double. Now this is the last spot for real. I'm drowning, okay. Let's not drown Kobo. We got the grotto, yippee. My final grotto of the day. We're gonna go for a fish spot because I want money. Maybe we get new fish because we have the elusive soda. 1-3, we'll do this. This will last for a while, I hope. You can keep Blizzard on because I'll get more elusive chance. Let's just stick on this one for now until it depletes. And then I can be almost free. Why is Fruit Rage yelling, wait? You talking to me or someone else, bro? Oh, we have a 3-star overgrown grouper. Let's go. Oh, wait. Did Living max today? Oh my golly gosh. Good job living. Another person added to the list. Very well done. Flashy, flashy angler panel. I love fishing. I'll claim this fish we got, why not? I want research too. Nice. We don't even have the 2-star of this one, interesting. Yeah, we're like the wood at fish level 25, what the hell, man? The progress really slows down. Depleted. I tried this one for the extra elusive chance, why not? $100 million coins. I'm not maxing this stream. Lil bro. Can I get new fish, please? Smile. Oh, I got a new fish. It's bugged though, there we go. The 1-star glowberry guppy. Legendary exclusive elusive. Hells yeah. You ask and you shall receive, I guess. 18 trophies. If we get really lucky this grotto, we can manage a fishing level, I think. Actually, maybe. Give me like a mythical Gigantor elusive. We got that. I love fishing so much, guys. Oh wait, I am depleted. I'm an idiot. How much money do we have? Surely got good money for this grotto at least. 20k. Yikes, we're poor. No, you haven't had the point yet, or like it's even worth doing 200% spot, so I can try one, but do I even think we get... We only get like times 2, I think, which is kind of gross. Good. We got times 3. Well, actually, sometimes times 4, so we get decent money from this, I guess. But we're gonna deplete this next catch anyway. Okay, yeah. Well, we got a couple new fish, though. Nothing too crazy this week. Where's Living at? She just maxed. We gotta say hello, surely. Wait, why did I change? I wanted to change island. Why did I change instance 8? That's not the plan. I wanted to, like, check. I can't even go to all the islands. I don't have them unlocked. Kobo's poor. But maybe Living has a good UID. Let's find out if it's updated yet. Let's update shortly. I'm not sure if they'll appear in the top 10. That'll be funny if they do. Didn't claim it yet? Okay, hating. Do we know if she would be in the top 10? Or I'm not on the right account. Am I getting competition for last place? Because my main account has got the worst UID of all the max fishes, which I think is funny. I would be like, I don't want anyone to. I want to have the. Like you're either in top 10 or last place, right? Anything other placement doesn't matter. So you've really got to be locked in. I was gonna try and claim crab pots if we had any orange crab. Okay. I mean, Brewhe's in top 10. Brewhe's cool. What the hell? Oh, hello. Good job. Oh, it is flashing. Honestly, I was worried you were gonna max before me because like I saw you gating like so many new fish like so often. I was like, I thought there was a chance you would overtake my beta count, but you maxed pretty quickly. Good job. Big A. Now you can join in the infinite XP fishing. Once Quags or Sprite. Quags is not maxing. I'm sorry, bro. Quags is like, is Quags real? Quags, you here? Quags isn't even here. Quags is not gonna max. It's okay. How close is Spreadsy? I don't think I've seen them. I don't know them too well. Quags is random kid. I say I can craft stuff because I sometimes do make it. Bunny who I shut up next meows, you suck. Kobo max collections as well, don't worry. Kobo's like, look at how rich Kobo is in cosmetics. So much aura that we don't claim them. I think I'm gonna call it a day now. Maybe I'll play Sky Battle, or yeah, maybe Sky Battle stream before the 20th, because 28th has Hole in the Wall and BB-8 season, so we'll see what's up the... This is the 28th, right? Exactly. Okay, well, goodbye. Bum 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 bum.